Yeah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, 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 bum, 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 ba-dum. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know.
Or you? Somebody used to?
I made my family disappear. So, welcome to the Sketchbook Heroes podcast with me, Elias.
And me, Roberto.
Yes, and this is the 49th episode of the Sketchbook Heroes podcast.
Holy moly.
Yeah, so anyone working on our challenge, the character design fairy tale thingamajig, super easy to say.
Yes.
On Sunday, coming Sunday is the last day. And then you need to post that shit. And it's fine if you post it after, like the day after, that's fine. But try to keep it within, like Sunday, Monday.
Yes.
Because it's Christmas. So you can post it the day before. It's a Christmas, man.
Yeah, Christmas, man.
So yeah.
That's it.
If that's, yeah, let's
it.
Let's Christmas let's.
Sponsored by
Christmas.
Let's.
Let's Christmas. Let's Christmas. The very next let's.
You let me away.
Artists of the world unite. Step out of your comfort zone into the danger zone.
They loved 80s cartoons, even with beards and tattoos. They haven't changed at all. Filling sketchbooks every night, getting better with each line. Sketchbook heroes, imagination burning. Sketchbook heroes, sketchbook hero pick up. Sketchbook heroes, they don't seem to have any life.
And we're back for another exciting episode of the Sketchbook Heroes.
Sketchbook Heroes.
Woo! Since we started getting, what do you call it? Uploading the podcast to Spotify, we've gotten some new people on. Hooray!
Hello.
And hello.
I mean, hooray.
Also want to say, thank you for rating the podcast, for following the podcast on all the different things, YouTube, iTunes, podcast.
Everything you do.
Everything, yeah.
Even the bad stuff.
Even the bad stuff. Although we
appreciate
haven't gotten bad stuff in a while. We haven't been offending enough.
No, it's just that our level, or what do you call it? The bar for really bad stuff is so low.
So low, yeah.
That
yeah.
we
They
just,
were
everything is still good.
consistently bad.
People could actually crap on us, physically.
No, but imagine all the things we say taken out of context. It's so good.
Let's not think about that.
That's not.
I don't want to be sued.
Sued?
You want to get sued?
You mean The Shining? boy, want to get sued? Well, yeah. So
yeah.
this episode is going to be a little Christmas, special, and it's going to be a little like the 20 questions one that we did a while back.
Sort of. Kind of.
Sort of, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Sort of, kind of Christmas.
Exactly. There we go.
Title done.
Nice.
So, yeah.
But before that, intro.
Intro.
Or not intro.
We've done the intro.
The new stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up? Well, I'm still trying to apply.
How interesting.
I'm still trying to go for the Australia thing, and my brain is so exhausted by now that I seriously at work today I said that Anna left yesterday, but it was actually this morning.
Yeah.
So it's too much. It's too much. But yeah, so last time we talked about this, I had received a list of stuff I had to do in order to get into the school. So, and one of those things was an English test, which is pretty funny because pretty much what I could do is only send one of these episodes and say well, yeah, my English is pretty bad, but here, listen to this and see what you can correct. But yeah, no, so I need to do an English test just so they can see that I can speak the language or whatever.
You should probably send them just an episode of this.
I think so.
Just what the fuck.
Which one is our most provocative one?
The one where I call Trump I call him something that has to do with the I don't know.
A baby?
Nope, it's something rag. Maybe cunt rag or something. I don't know. It was something. I don't
But
think
cunt rag is a really amazing word.
Yeah,
so
but I don't think-
that's more
no,
of a compliment than anything.
Yeah, it just makes him look better. No,
Yeah.
I don't remember what I called him, but someone got offended.
I don't think Australia would be offended by us
I don't
calling
think
Trump
anyone
a
would
cunt
be.
bag.
I think it's mostly like U.S., like a part of the U.S. that would get offended. I think a lot of people
Well,
voted.
they're not going to be able to hear this now anyways, because now they have the thing, the restriction
Oh shit!
thing.
Yeah. So you have to pay to listen to this. You know?
No, that fucking sucks.
Oh shit! Yeah, we need to talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's do
put
that
a-
later.
We'll put a pin in it. But anyway, so I need to do the English test, and
Derail.
always derailing. So I have until the 22nd of January to fulfill all of these sort of tasks, and the earliest I can take the test is the 20th of January.
It's perfect.
That's fantastic. That's it's two days to go. It's a lot of time. No, I take the test, and the earliest I can see the result from the test is 2 weeks after I take the test.
And that's seeing the results.
That's seeing the result, not getting the results. There's no guarantee when I will actually get the paper.
Good times.
So that sucks. So obviously I wrote them straight away saying this is not going to work. I'm not going to be able to do this. So they send me like a list of different English tests that I could do, and also like we can postpone your whatever it's called the
application.
yeah,
Like
the application process, whatever. And I need to check with like the embassy to see like when my student visa would be finished and blah 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 and all of that. But obviously I can't apply for a student visa if I haven't gotten into an actual program to study.
It's also backwards.
Yes, but I've been working so much I haven't had time to check that much. But Anna checked for me, and she found like an online course, English test, that could be sort of a salvation to all of this, because it's still a university issued course
exactly.
or a test. I mean, not course, test. So maybe that could work. So I just do the online thing, and then but anyways, like, it's not looking as super green as it used to.
You should have Eric
a week
do it.
ago. Yeah.
Like, Eric, log in here. Do the test.
I've heard his English is pretty good.
Yeah, so heard. Being a native Australian and all.
The bush rag.
Stardock. Stardock? What is
Yeah,
it?
Stardock rules.
Stardock rules.
Look it up on YouTube. But yeah, no, so that's been a pain in the ass. And then Anna left for Finland today, which sucked, because now I'm all alone. There's nobody here beside me except Ilias. Everybody's gone. Yeah.
We can spoon and swap manly stories. And in the
Nice.
morning, I'll make them waffles, right?
No, you just get your beard tangled into my ass hair. I don't like it. But yeah,
thank you.
no, it really sucks. I miss her straight away.
But Tella.
So, Anna, I miss you. I miss you, Anna. And if you're listening to this episode, there's probably going to be some sort of spoiler for your gift, so don't listen to it until after. Ilias' record is going to be released within sort of close to New Year's, I think. Yeah.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Exactly, and everybody just say no.
No.
So yeah, that's sort of new. I have a lot of other stuff, but what's new with you?
My vacation has started today.
Fuck you.
And I have done. I left the kids at daycare, and I went and saw Star Wars.
Oh man,
and
so fucking jealous.
I actually sent an email, a work email. Huh? See there? It was my own company though, not King work.
You just sent like a spam mail saying that you saw Star Wars to every client.
Every client
that you might
ever
get.
Like, yeah, I saw the movie. You should hire me. And yeah, I went and saw Star Wars, and
how was it?
it was meh.
It was
Like,
meh.
It was a little meh. Yeah, I don't know why.
But I mean, you're not as big of a Star Wars
But I
geek
love
as
the
I
previous
am.
one.
I know
like
you
I
do.
really loved the previous one, the dynamic and everything with the characters. And even the subtle humor that they had in like 3 different places in the movie.
Have you seen Rogue One?
Yes.
What did you...
I did. Like, I thought I liked it.
Wait,
I
did we see it together?
No. I saw it twice, though.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
within, like, 2-3 days. And I don't know. I don't like it. Like, the acting felt off.
Yeah.
Like, and something about it, especially Forrest Whitaker. He was like,
no, but apparently they
fuck?
cut a lot of his stuff, so like it would make more sense in the full thing.
Okay.
Because in the first scene he doesn't have any hair, or like in the trailer, and then they cut to him being really old, so they have a history of stuff. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah. But yeah, I loved it the first time. Didn't like it as much the second time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And then
like,
I let it
love the humor.
sink
Like, I
in.
love the robot. Like Kesso.
Yeah, Kesso. K2SO.
Kiss.
But then I bought the Blu-ray and I watched it again and I liked it again.
Okay.
So like after I let it sink in a bit and I rewatched it, I kind of liked it more.
I think this the new Star Wars movie, without
Last
spoiling
Jedi.
anything, is more like that one for me.
Oh, okay.
Like, I didn't give a shit.
Oh, that
Like
sucks.
in the first one, I gave a shit. I cared about both Rey and Finn.
Well, pretty much every character that got introduced.
What was his name? The pilot.
Blah.
Shit. I can't.
Finn. No, not Finn.
Poe
Dameron.
Poe Dameron. Yeah. Like, I didn't give a shit about any of them. Like, I really didn't give a fuck.
That sucks. That's
and
like
that
the
was-
worst grade ever.
But the movie has, like, it's a fast-paced Star Wars, like, really fast-paced. It's like, this scene, we're doing this thing. This is spoiler-free. Oh, no, we're doing this thing. And now we're doing this. Like, it felt like segments of, like, a Hollywood recipe.
Okay.
Instead of, like, you giving a shit. Like, there was no, like, they tried. But I think what ruined because there's a lot of drama in Star Wars, which in this movie, they took those 3 subtle jokes from the previous one and put them, like, I'm not kidding, but in front of every dramatic scene, there's a joke. Like, in the conversation, like, not the scene before or something. Like, in the actual drama scene, let's say you and me have history.
Yeah, we're having a tearful moment.
Exactly. There's a joke that one of us does before that.
Why?
Why? So there was a lot of the like, oh, they love the humor. Let's put 100% more of it.
Fuck you. Oh,
Or not
man.
even 100, like 200% more jokes in it. So it's more like I don't know, it feels like a sitcom. You know, where they have to tell jokes. Like, the only thing missing was the audience clapping. But, like, don't get me wrong, the effects are awesome. Some of the flying is super cool. Some of the fighting is really cool. Some of the fighting is not so cool.
Yeah, well,
but,
typical.
like, it's a good movie, but there's something that they sort of, I don't know.
They're missing something.
Or they should have just held back a little on some of the stuff, I think. But I'm going to let everyone have time to watch it, and then we'll do a episode where we, like,
Trash the fuck out of it.
out of it. Because, like I said, like, the first one, when I saw it, I sort of wanted to see it again. This one? Not so
really.
much. Yeah.
Okay.
But we're going to save that for another episode, I think.
Yeah.
And what I did after, I went around looking for Christmas gifts, and apparently this works just like freelance. I need to be stressed. I need to have that fire up my butt.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, my brain is like spacing. Like, I can't think of what to buy, who needs what. Today I came up like, the pressure like really helped. And then I was meeting you.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I still haven't bought. Like, I wanted to buy 2 things for my wife. And I bought one, and it feels like meh. So it felt like Star Wars, and I wanted to sort of add something more to it. And I just, like, I've been at a shopping mall all day, and I just, like, so many stores, and I couldn't think of it until I had to meet Robert. And I was like, okay, now I know what I'm going to buy, because I didn't have time. And then we went to Media Markt and bought it.
And obviously he thought of this because we were trying to think of something for the new episode.
Yeah.
And then he starts thinking about something completely different. That's how
So
it works.
what you
That's
need,
how it works, people.
Fire up your butt and a distraction, which is the episode. But other than that, I don't think I have that much.
All
Like,
right.
I haven't done much. I've been playing games.
But, I mean, you saw Star Wars, the new Star Wars.
See.
But because I couldn't see that one, I had to see some sort of sci-fi movie myself. So I went to my couch and watched the latest Alien movie, which I hadn't seen.
I haven't
Alien
seen it.
Covenant.
Covenant.
Covenant. Come in it.
Alien come in it. Well, that's what they do.
Right.
They pretty much come in everyone, and then they have babies
exactly
through
what
their
they do.
chest.
Spoiler alert.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah.
If
No.
you haven't seen Aliens,
But yeah, no, I've heard a lot of like diverse sort of grades on this. Some people say it's really good, other people say it's really bad. I kind of liked it. I think like the common thing that I got from all of these things, and spoiler alert, if you are actually going to see this, you do see the alien way too much. Like they show it way too clearly, and it's in bright light, and you see everything.
Oh.
You know.
Why would
But-
you do that?
I don't know because
feels like
people
it
were
breaks the
complaining
loop.
too much about Prometheus, and there were no aliens
Oh shit!
or
Yeah, maybe.
xenomorphs, as they're
Yeah.
called, in Prometheus, the previous one.
Mm-hmm. The one I've seen parts of.
Yeah, I need to see that again though. Like I
No,
should
you
have
don't.
seen that one first
Nope.
and then seen this,
Nope.
but it doesn't matter. But apart from that and this other thing, and again spoiler, but you get like xenomorph vision cam. It was so unnecessary. Like it was so extremely unnecessary. You did not need that, and it was sucky and crappy. Like it was so bad because it was like, why would a xenomorph see that way? It's just blurry vision and it
Yeah.
sucks. It doesn't. Yeah, that was really bad. But apart from that, I really liked it. It was really cool to see, like, because you get to really find out how the xenomorph was created.
Oh, that
like
is cool.
step by step, and it's like mad scientist lab with awesome illustrations and tests and like props everywhere. Amazing stuff. Loved it. And the sort of the main story of the movie was really good too.
Okay,
So
cool.
definitely, I can definitely recommend it. If you haven't seen it, sorry for spoiling shit. If you have seen it, I hope you liked it as much as I did. But yeah, so I also saw a little bit of new sci-fi, just because I couldn't see.
And
Star
since we're
Wars.
talking movies, that's the thing. Why are people always wanting to overshare? Why not keep the like you know?
I think
why do you
people-
need to explain everything? You know, like I'm saying, give them enough so that they want more
you
without sort
mean-
of going over. Like when
You
they
mean
when,
in movies?
in movies in general, like where they want to do like too much. For example, when you give people too much money, and everyone's like, "Oh, we're gonna do so much things. Like we can get like computer graphics, and then you just have computer graphics.
Yeah. And you
So
ruin the
everyone's
whole
just
movie.
green screening. Like, oh, I'm talking to this no one.
But that was the good thing about Covenant, because it was Ridley Scott was involved making it, and he is a props kind of guy. So majority of the movie is actual props,
That's
actual like everything is built, crafted, and you can really tell, and it's amazing. But then
that's
when it is computer animated, it really sticks out because of all the good props.
Yeah.
So that's stick
That's
it
why you
with it.
shouldn't have the xenomorphs
No.
in daylight or
No,
anything like
no,
that,
they
because
should
then you can
stick
get
to
away.
the old version
Because
of
then
it.
you can get away with a lot
Exactly,
more.
keep them in the shadows.
You
and
can
just
you can even
lurking.
have props. You know, like you could have a dude in a suit,
Exactly.
pretty much, just moving, sort
Have
of.
you seen the behind the scenes
yeah,
of the
from the
aliens
old one?
one?
Yeah.
They look like shit, like when you see them. But the way they're shot with the whole, they're
that's what
just
I
in the
mean,
shadows and the water and all
I
this
remember
shit.
sort
It's
of like
amazing.
you know when
So
it
good.
sneaks up behind her and
In the water.
dude, yeah,
Right.
like in the so good.
Brilliant, perfect.
And it has that sort of like, you know, it's so good. Like I remember sort of like, oh my, like that feeling that you had as a kid, you know, watching them.
And you still get it. Like
No,
I have seen it recently.
I haven't seen it recently, so I
It
can't.
still holds up, man. It's amazing. It's so good. Yeah, totally
Yep.
derailing the fuck out of this,
But
but
it's fine.
aliens.
It's the Christmas special.
Yes. But yeah, apart from that, I'm also like I'm really into my PS3 now.
Oh.
Because like I said last time, I think I said at least, I
Yeah, you
dug up
said-
my drums, the
Yeah,
drum kit.
exactly. I thought it was on the PS4 though.
No, I wanted the drum kit for the PS4 last Christmas, because I really like they have a new drum kit for Rock Band, and it's supposed to be like really really professional and good. I think it's like 600 crowns, like really expensive. But now I can't find it anywhere.
What?
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, so I dug up the old one, which meant I had to dig up my PS3 with all the games. And the other day I found my old Hitman game.
Yeah.
Contracts, I think.
Or Blood
Contracts
Money.
or
Blood Money's the last one.
Well, I think I have both. Both of them are for PS3. It doesn't matter. So now I'm thinking I want to get into that again. Because it was fucking awesome what I
Did you
remembered.
play the newer ones?
Because
Because there's 2 games after that.
I played the newest one. Like the one for the PS4.
Yeah, there's 2 on the PS4 though, isn't there?
No, there's one, but they released chapters.
Ah,
So it's different.
Okay, yeah. Never mind.
And that sort of put me off of it. But I downloaded the demo and the first stage or first level, and it's amazing. It's like the graphics are awesome. The amount of stuff you can do to kill people now, it's amazing. Like it's just. They put the smallest detail into everything. So like you pick up maybe a little needle on this place, and then you can dip the needle in there, and then you can kill them with that. And, it's just you can kill them with everything in the fucking level.
That's cool.
Great.
And I really like though. Hitman does something really good. It's that you don't have to kill anyone but the target.
Exactly, and that's the whole.
Yeah.
Like if you want to be
is-
professional,
yeah.
that's what you want to do. And in this one, because the levels are huge, it takes a long time to do it. So you have to really stalk your prey or the victim
and observe
a
and
long
wait.
time and
Yeah.
like follow them around.
See the different paths.
Exactly,
learn the
and then
levels,
find their patterns a bit. And I've only done this in the first level,
Yeah.
and it took forever, which is awesome. But I don't
If you
have that kind of time now.
that investment. Though.
But I do think the game, like if they have released the game as a complete game now with all the levels, I think it's definitely worth it because it's beautiful. And I think pretty much every Hitman game has delivered.
No, definitely. I've
For
never
me,
played
at least,
one.
it's the perfect sort of game for me. I love playing those games.
Well, I guess it worked with the old sort of schedule.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
non-schedule.
Yeah, exactly. But I would like to try more of the new one. But anyways, so yeah. I'm diving back into the PS3 now just because. Why the fuck not?
It's a Christmas special.
Hopefully I'll have more time. And that could be interesting too, just to see if the PS3 games are like quicker. Maybe they're easier to play. I don't know. But yeah, that's sort of where I am right now. But also, and I don't know, do you have anything more?
No, dude. Let's just dive into today's topic.
So
maybe. Do you have
what
anything?
I'm doing before diving into the
Oh, yeah,
topic
sure.
is what sort of is taking up all of my time now, because I have finished all of my shopping. But now is the crafting part.
Oh shit! Yeah, because you're making personal gifts because you're
Yeah.
that type of guy.
You're that type of guy.
That type of guy. It's like nice and then like no, this sounds
no.
tedious.
No,
but it's really
I
nice.
like to give sort of more original stuff. But yeah, so I'm doing this, and if Sophia, if you're listening, don't listen anymore. But yeah, Sophia, obviously my niece, who was in one of the previous episodes, I've said this 1 billion times. I got her a purpose book, sketchbook, but I am like doing an original cover for her
Badass.
because just to make it a bit more special. And what I thought I was gonna do was to use the drill and sort of like drill it out to make it like really nice, sort of bevel. Is it beveled or embossed? Beveled.
Emboss. I don't know which one is what. I think bevel is.
Isn't that the one that stands out? And then emboss is the one in.
Maybe.
I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to drill in the thing.
It's not our language.
No,
Fuck it.
it's not.
Fuck it.
But that didn't work because obviously it's paper.
Of course, dude. It's paper. It's terrible. It's flimsy as fuck.
Yeah, I didn't realize. So what I'm doing is I'm burning it in.
Oh, that works.
It does work,
Yeah.
but it takes forever.
Really?
Like, I thought it was going to be easy because it is paper.
Paper, yeah.
But no, this fucking thing, it takes forever. So I did.
Maybe it's with the it's not treated though, is it?
No.
Well, it is maybe something. I don't know.
It's kind of, well, it is kind of hard and tough.
Yeah.
But it's, I mean, it burns easy, but it's still like
it doesn't
burning
leave a
in
mark.
cardboard,
Yeah.
and it's sort of weird. It
And
gets stuck
don't
sometimes.
forget to reinforce the back maybe with something nice.
Yeah, I think I'll do some sort of coating with something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, or maybe plasticky. I don't know if we can buy some.
Oh, but what you could do is like if you buy like a fabric, maybe you can sort of like either burn it in. I don't know if that'll work, but to make it sort of like you sew it in so it protects the back. You know, when you open and close it a lot of times.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
use tape, so if you can find a really nice sort of like
Some fabric tape maybe.
yeah, fabric tape or something, that would be really nice.
That's a good idea. But yeah, so I'm working with that, and I bought some like Irish coffee glasses
Mm-hmm.
for mom and dad and my sister and her boyfriend or husband, and I'm doing like I've decided to do, I don't know, I never remember the name of the wave, but the traditional Japanese wave, you know?
Oh yeah.
That sort of wave, but in a pattern, so it continues around just the top part.
Oh, okay, that's
I wanted
cool.
to do something like that, and drill that in, and I also have like these sort of candle things that I did before. I want to do those, and it's just there's so much to do,
Uh-huh.
and now I'm working double shifts with the tattooing because I need to make as much money as I can, and also finish my projects with the tattoo people. So yeah, going from that. Let's jump into Christmas because that's obviously a fun time. Yeah.
Okay, so swooshily swooshily swoosh.
Swooshily swoosh.
Now we're back.
We're back.
So we're gonna talk about Christmas experiences, how we celebrate.
And what
20
we do.
questions,
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
kind of ish.
I really don't mean to say that. That's a nervous tick or something. Like, sort of, kind of. Yeah.
It is great though
is.
because it does fit the previous title or the.
It is exactly what it is. But yeah, so Christmas. So we're doing this sort of the way we did the 20 questions.
20 questions.
We have topics or sort of a tagline or whatever. And then you're going to say the best and worst.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say the best and worst.
And we haven't talked about it at all.
At
We just
all.
have like some generic things we're gonna
Yeah.
touch upon, and we haven't
We haven't really discussed.
any of it.
No. So this could go. Well,
This could be
anyway.
really fun or
really long.
really long.
Yay!
Okay, I need a footstool for this.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna go really lazy here and just like lean back.
He's
Lean
going.
back.
He's going full Robert.
Yep. Let's do this.
Yeah. Nice.
Forgot to charge my phone for all you listeners. So interesting. Okay. Let's
Okay.
do this.
Yeah. So, without delaying,
Dude.
we're jumping into the biggest thing everybody wants to know.
Everybody. I get emails about this all the time.
Me too.
So
Bombarded.
many bombarded.
Like, yeah, everybody jumps on the train and they're like, Robert, what was your most precious present that you received? Or worst?
Worst, yeah.
Best,
so I'm gonna
best
start.
or worst present?
Okay, I'm gonna start with the best one. I think.
Yeah?
Personally, yeah.
I think I know which one it is.
But
yeah.
should we both say our best one and then say our worst ones? Like.
All
or
right,
should-
yeah, let's do it that
let's
way.
do it like that.
That's easier.
So.
So
who's
yeah.
Who's starting? I'm starting.
You're starting.
Okay, so one of the best ones, like I think the one that had the biggest impact, I think, was getting my Nintendo 8-bit. Like I
You
still have-
remember?
Oh
getting
yeah,
it?
yeah, dude. Fuck.
How
yes.
old were you? 16?
I don't remember the. I don't remember the SNES, the Super Nintendo. Like I remember, it wasn't around Christmas. Like it still had a big impact, but I think the NES 8-bit was like the first, that I wanted, and we got it, and it blew our little shitty minds. Like, and I still have that picture with me and my brother opening up the.
Oh, yeah. I
And
love that picture.
Because that picture is fucking, like kids of the 80s and 90s.
Oh, yeah.
So that's still sort of. I remember opening the box, and you know what the best thing about that opening that box was?
No.
The Nintendo Zapper, the gun.
Oh, it came with it?
Yeah, it came with
fuck.
because it was like a double cartridge with Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt.
Nice.
Because I remember everyone had Duck Hunt on a separate sort of thing where we got it together with the gun and everything. I don't know. I don't think my parents really knew.
No.
They just bought a thing that we sort of ish wanted. And I don't remember wanting it up until receiving it. Like that part I don't remember prior to getting it. Like I remember my dad coming in as Santa. I didn't know it at the time, but I didn't give a shit about Santa at the time because I knew exactly what was in the shit. I don't know how I knew. I had no reference to how big the box would be, anything.
You just knew.
I just fucking saw that.
Telekinesis.
I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
Because I don't think we got anything else that Christmas. Like that, we got that. I think. Like
What
we might
else
have
would
gotten,
you need?
But the thing is, if we got other shit, like it was overshadowed. Because, oh my god, when we opened it up and, you know, like I wish we filmed it back then. Because it was like nothing else, you know. We had played some, like, you know, Amiga and Atari and arcades and shit. But this was, you know, beyond that. This was our own first ever console.
Nice.
So, dude, yeah, that memory, that picture is like, wow.
But do you think you remember it because you have the picture?
No, we've talked about it since long before. Like, I got the picture.
I mean, you do have a memory of a fucking elephant. I mean, you remember
it depends.
everything.
Like, I don't remember current things. I remember old things.
But I don't remember anything. So
Okay. Yeah.
for me, it's still impressive that you remember all this shit.
Because I got the picture late. I got the picture in 2012, I think, or something like that. 2011, 2012 is when I got the picture.
Nice.
So the memory is still there. I've talked about it a million times.
Memory remains.
So, dude, what's your... Good one, though. You're really good.
Yeah.
What is your best?
The best. Oh.
The best the man can get.
Mine is tied because...
Die.
well, obviously, one I remember a lot more vividly than the other one. So I'm just going to do... I'm going to say them both, but I'm going to jump to the one that I remember more as the major one. But the first one was Turtles, the video game for 8-bit. I remember getting that one.
I don't remember getting it.
Because that's the thing. Like, normally I get all the better stuff on my birthday. Because that's when, like, a lot of the newer stuff has just gotten out in May. But I remember getting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Nintendo 8-bit.
That first one that where everyone had the red headband?
Yes, exactly. I just remember getting it. The game sucked. It was so fucking difficult. It was the hardest game ever. Still haven't finished it.
Same here.
But just getting it and the hype of going home to play it.
To be disappointed.
Because we were not at home.
No,
it was just no, we need to go home now.
And they were like, we're just going to stop here and do this. And you're like,
Exactly.
no.
Exactly. So jumping over to the one that I do remember was getting the first Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Yeah. But that shit, and we celebrated at home so I could play it the same night, and I just fucking played all night long. It was the best fucking video game I had ever played in my whole life.
It was actually really,
it was
really
so good. And the second one was like even slightly better.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because I hated that you had to like choose tricks. You couldn't do all of them. You just had to like...
You need to learn.
No.
You need to learn, Elias.
No. You don't like, I learned kickflip. I can't do all these anymore. Like, yes you can.
But that was just...
Motherfuckers.
It blew my mind. And I was so into skating back then. It was the biggest part of my life. And
the biggest pants of your life as well.
But this was just like, because obviously we still skated during the winter time, and we skated in the parking house
all the time.
We were there constantly. But this meant I could skate at home, and it was amazing. And the soundtrack was fucking awesome,
dude. The soundtrack was
it blew my mind. It was like seriously one of the most happiest moments I've ever had at Christmas. And it
Cool.
was just getting to be alone to play video games, which is
But
really
fuck,
sad.
dude. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater,
Oh,
the
yeah.
first game, like just to set it on the map.
Oh shit,
Dude, it
man.
was so good. Like it was so fucking good.
Don't play the latest ones.
Yeah, I know. What
They're
happened
so-
there though? Like I don't
They
understand.
just got way too cheesy. Like
Oh.
apparently, I think it's the same sort of thing. Like,
Or did they just stop
The
evolving?
developers find out that the kids really like these sort of overpowered tricks and all of this goofy stuff.
Oh, so it just got like.
So they just
They
like
took away
amped all of that shit up. So now you're doing like
So you're doing.
grinds for 5 hours, doing crazy stuff that you can't
Oh,
really
yeah,
do.
yeah, okay,
And
yeah,
then
yeah. They
having
took it up to like.
fire and fireworks and all of this
Yeah, I
crazy
remember
stuff
because you
all
could
over the
jump
place.
onto like roofs of buildings and shit, and they
And
were
that-
like big rails and shit.
And that was super fun in the beginning because you weren't really supposed to be able to do that,
Mm-hmm.
kind of, but you could, and then it was really fun doing it.
Yeah. When you could like sort of cheat
But,
your way
yeah.
up there, yeah.
Exactly. But then that became a thing, and when
And
that
then
became
became
the
part of
thing,
the
that
game, yeah.
became the thing, and yeah, so that
Yeah.
really sucked. But the first two, I remember like really fondly, like sort of my favorite games.
Yeah, I agree. It's very good.
So yeah, that was. Again, it's really sad that video games have been like the best
No,
best
but-
presents
but-
that we've received.
But it's present, and
I mean,
they
I've gotten
have-
tons of awesome stuff over the years.
Oh, dude, I
But-
got the Technodrome as well when I was
because
younger.
that's the one I thought you were gonna say.
Oh no, but that was also like a highlight because
Yeah,
I remember it being super expensive. I think it cost like 1,000 crowns, which is like half a Nintendo, and it's like this big plastic blob.
yeah. I remember getting the Neutrino.
I had that one
The
as well.
car,
Yeah,
the purple
I
and black.
love that one as well.
That was so amazing.
But
yeah.
the Technodrome, I think, came after,
Hmm.
and it blew my little mind again. You know, because I played with it. That was the thing. I didn't just get it. Like my brother got shit, and he was like, "Oh, I'll just break it later."
Hmm.
But I actually played with them. You know, like I really, really played with them for years. They were part of like Lego. They were part of Turtles. They were.
And you
know,
still have them.
I still have them. Yeah. I think I've mentioned it on the podcast that my son has played with them, like
Yeah, you
now,
did.
and he's broken so many of them, and my heart just sort of
No.
breaks. But then again, he has to be able to play with them.
Of course.
But yeah, I got them later. He got them really young.
Yeah.
I got them when I was like 6+.
Mm.
He got them when he was, like 2, 3.
Yeah. So,
So
he
he's
doesn't
like,
understand.
oh, if you bash this one, oh, the hand came off. Like,
Fun.
because I have this splinter that turns into man, like
Oh, yeah.
Hamato Yoshi, and then goes back. And I have Bebop and Rocksteady, or not Bebop I have, that does that
Yeah.
same thing as well.
Yeah, I have
He's
Rocksteady.
broken both. He's broken both.
No.
Like Splinter is dead inside, and it's all sort of like, those like sort of, they have like a hinge system inside the characters
Yeah.
that you can move the legs and arms and everything.
Yeah.
They're all sort of like just like rattly now. They just like shake, like they just
Aw.
like rag dolls.
Oh, that sucks.
Because he plays so roughly with them that I never did.
Hmm.
You're like, he's gonna do a kick, and then you just like turn the leg. My
Yeah.
son, I don't know what he does. He's like, they're fighting, and he's just like baseballing the other character. You're like, no, no. But he was 3, and so you can't really tell him how to play. You just
No.
give him the toys and back the fuck off.
Just guilt trip him later in life.
Yeah, exactly. You broke some really good toys, son. See this PS4 now?
Yeah.
Daddy's gonna take a hammer.
I'm gonna play with your
I'm
PS4
gonna
now.
your Nintendo broke. Hitting the PS4.
Is this how you play?
Yeah,
Is this how you play? Yeah. So going from the best to the worst, then I
the
guess.
worst.
Your worst Christmas gift ever received.
I think like the worst ones, like sure, like people don't know you, but I think it comes from when we celebrated Christmas with like parts of my dad's family, like because we
The
never
Costas.
really, yeah, the Costas of the family, because those people I've never really liked, and I still don't like them. And if you listen to this podcast, I don't give a shit. The thing is, they're not family to me.
No.
they're not really family to me, and they've never been.
Is it because they've never been there, or why?
I don't know. Like, we never hung with them. I just felt that they were sort of strange. Their priorities were fucked up.
Okay.
And they still say shit that pisses me off. And, like, some shit is racist. Some shit is, like...
Well, we all have those type of people in our
yeah,
lives.
yeah. So...
But we need those people to appreciate the good ones.
Yeah, sure. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I've received it not only from them, but from people, like, like when you receive, like, a box, or, like, from Axe... that has like a deodorant, some weird fucking cologne or whatever, aftershave. That's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Like the deodorant, the aftershave, and I don't know what else. There's like 3 things in those boxes. They're like 2-3 things.
Yeah.
And they're always this generic shit that smells like I don't know. It's just like this.
It's just
like,
one of those gifts
that's pre-wrapped. Like there's no thought behind it.
No.
It's just like, here we're selling these out because they're a piece of shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm giving to my mom and my sister this year. So,
But I think the one that sort of offended me the most in my angry period as a kid, I got the book like the Dalai Lama's like happiness from this lady that I just didn't like. I still don't like. And
that's
like
awesome.
I said, like imagine like 14, 15 and angry, and you get this
Dalai
happiness book by some fucking Dalai Lama.
Hint.
And don't get me wrong, I've seen the Dalai Lama live after that, and some of the stuff that he says is valid, and some of the things that he says I don't agree with, but giving that to an angry 14-year-old, that has no concept of the Dalai Lama before that, you're like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Plus,
just because
you were supposed to be brooding, you're not supposed to be happy.
Yeah,
when you're 14.
when you're 14,
you need to look depressed and
exactly.
Yeah, that's how you get the girls, man.
Exactly. Nobody wins by being happy.
Exactly.
No, but the thing is, like, I was doing martial art, so there was a thought behind gift. So I was just like, 14, 15, it's fine. You can be angry and ungrateful. Until hopefully you learn later. But it was still sort of like, because I did martial arts, they thought I would appreciate it. The Dalai Lama does no martial arts, but like Asian.
Of course.
They all do kung fu. In the end, they all do kung fu, right?
He's got the robes.
Yeah. But I think so. I think that's what they thought, or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna put words in their mouths, but it was a weird gift.
You should read that book now.
I tried reading it. I've
Oh,
read
you did?
I've read like later in life. I found it. Well, yeah, I'll give this a read. It's about like sort of training, like the mindset to be happy. Like you fake it till it becomes a thing.
Fake it till you make it. That's sort
But
of
the
what I
thing is,
live by.
when you read these type of books, for me personally, it's like one person sort of telling everyone how to become happy. Like this one fix. One person's perspective, how to be happy, and,
No.
like take the bits that work and move on. I didn't read it because it was boring.
It didn't make you happy,
It didn't make me happy.
so
So
fail.
I threw it away. And that made me really happy. So buy it and throw it away. It
Nice.
works.
It worked.
Da-na-na-na.
So that was actually your best gift.
Yes.
Oh man, no, my worst is a lot more simpler than that. I remember getting this, I don't know what you call it. It's
A dildo.
yeah, kind of. No, it's one of those brushes you brush your back with,
Oh my god, one of those claws. Yeah, like a little hand.
but it's not one of those
I
because
know
one of
that.
those would be nice because it actually does scratch your back. This one is a brush that's meant to brush your back, like when
The
you're showering.
Fuck.
But it's also made to look like a blonde chick.
Nice. What?
So it's
Who bought you this?
my auntie. But yeah, no,
She
it's,
dead now. No, just kidding.
yeah, kind of. We don't really celebrate Christmas with them
With them
anymore.
anymore.
Yeah, but no, it's a plasticky long thing. So it looks like a blonde woman with a black dress, and she's got sort of, her hair is the brush in the back of her head. And I mean,
Oh my god.
when I got it,
Sorry. I almost choked.
like, I laughed so hard. And she was really, like, she thought she'd given me the greatest gift. And seriously, this auntie is normally the best, or I think maybe she got some help from my mom, but she was always the one that gave me all the art supplies back in the days.
Really?
Yeah.
And then like, I'm gonna stop with that shit, and I'm gonna
Yes.
give her the dildo brush.
Seriously, yes. Because she could have given me any type of pencil and I would have been so much more happy than when I got this. But I was laughing so hard because it was the most stupid gift I ever got. Funny enough, it's still on my fucking bathtub. And now I
Dude,
use
you have
it.
to post it in a Sketchbook Hero
I will.
story.
But now I use it to clean my bathtub. So it did actually serve a purpose.
My book made me happy and you can clean your bathtub. It's perfect.
So, I mean, you can never get a bad Christmas gift, apparently.
You know what you should do? You should sell that idea back to the company that makes those. So, like, they're really good for cleaning the bathtub.
Actually, they
Rebrand.
Because, I mean, obviously, I have a sore back, so bending over, like using a sponge or something to clean the bathtub, it strains my back a lot, but this one has the long handle, so it's perfect. Nice and clean.
Dude, you're making a video of this. A Christmas special.
Oh, man. I wish we had, like, a film crew.
Oh, dude.
That could just follow us around and do, like, the SBH Christmas special.
Oh, that would be so fun. Yeah, man, it's not that fun. It's like that Dalai Lama book.
Yeah.
Not so fun.
Not so fun. All right, so that was the big the gifts. And
So
note-
2 hours in?
2 hours in.
Oh, we're recording? Yes.
Yes. But note to everybody, we did not mention a single art supply.
Nope. I didn't get, but I
No,
didn't get art
again.
supplies as a kid.
Well,
Like,
I did.
I didn't get them like for Christmas. I got them like every now and then.
Yeah, me too. But for Christmas, that was always my auntie giving me, and they were always like a little bit more expensive. So like a full complete sort of watercolor set, or not oils but acrylics or whatever. So it felt fancy, and it was always like I was always looking forward to getting that, and then you get the fucking brush.
It's almost an artistic tool. Have you tried painting with it?
Are you looking at my face right now? Yes. I'll shove that brush somewhere. See how clean you get.
Well, it won't hurt your back.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, so moving on to the more, maybe not so exciting stuff. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. So the next one, should I just continue?
Yeah, just
I'll
go.
continue. So the next one is the more, I can say it in a funny way, but food. Food.
No, it's tradition.
Is it? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fuck. Son of a bitch.
Reading.
Yeah, I did the whole line thing.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
actually did the line, but then I wrote it because I knew I'd forget.
Smart. I should have.
I know myself.
Yes. So, moving on. So the next one is traditions.
I'm gonna edit that. Don't worry.
Awesome. I don't believe you.
Yes.
So yeah, your sort of favorite and worst traditions.
I don't know. Like, we don't really have traditions. I think what we have, like, we do have a set way of doing it. So we sort of like we celebrate at home. I think this is the one I like. Is like in the morning, like on Christmas Eve, we wake up before the kids, and or we prefer everything actually at night, like before we go to bed. Like, we put up a lot of the stuff, like all the gifts. We just like, my daughter, like, she usually puts out cookies for Santa.
Of course.
So we just like take them. I don't eat them. I just like crumble some of them, and then I remove the rest. I make them disappear.
Yeah.
And I even hide them in the trash can, like at the bottom.
Ooh.
Gotta be, no, dude, they see
yeah,
that
they have
shit.
like
They were like, Daddy, you
six.
threw away this drawing. I'm like, like, I can't save all your 500 drawings that you did today. But yeah, so we make the cookies disappear, and then we sort of like just get all the gifts under the tree. And then, in the morning, my wife goes up, and like turns on the light so it all looks super cozy. Like we keep it dark lit, and they just like they know. They just like they don't even want to go to the toilet or anything. And they just like stand there, and they're in their PJs, like their hair is all fucked up, and they look like just like babies, and they're so happy. That is the best part. I think that's how we start like every year. We have our sort of like personal little thing there, and
That's
then
cute.
during like lunch 1-2 o'clock p.m. then we go to my mom's house. That is so and so, like it depends on like
Your mood.
no, but the thing is, like everybody wants different things. Like my mom, they want to eat stuff, like and do like grown up shit, sit there and eat.
Socialize.
I personally don't like that. I want to I would love to do stuff with the kids, with their gifts, for example. But my daughter has a blast because she can play with her cousin that's like the same age, like 6 months older, I think.
Yeah.
But my son, like there's like there's a big table in the living room. There's the living room table. There's a lot of stuff in the way, so he ends up sort of like playing in a corner somewhere. I don't think that's fun. Like we play with him, but it's still sort of like it's about grown-ups instead of the kids, and I don't enjoy that.
No.
And then we also have to like during Christmas we have to visit her mom, and like we have to visit a lot of people because her family sort of split. So I would rather just celebrate with the kids and just have that.
Like do your own.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm guessing you guys are kind of looking for a new home or a big house.
Yeah.
I think if you get one of those eventually, then you can just get everybody to your... Yeah. Because that's sort of what happened with us. I don't know. I'm jumping over to me now.
No, keep going. That was it.
But yeah, we've been all over the place. But now we're at my sister's house instead because she has the bigger home. And obviously she has all the kids. So it's just easier. But my favorite tradition, and it goes back kind of, I think it started when I was maybe 14. But me and my dad got the tradition of sort of pimping the tree the day before Christmas. And it was always like, so we put on our music, so it was like AC/DC or rock, had Jacks and Cokes. Just like...
And you were like 6, right?
yeah, something like 13, 14. Well, like drinking drinks and then pimping out the tree. And just me and my dad doing it, because nobody wanted to do it. But we did it, and then we did it into our thing. And it kind of sucks because now that I've moved, grown up and I have a lot of other shit to do, I don't really have time to go there the day before to help him out.
Yeah.
He always asks me, but I never had the time to.
Aww.
But that was the best tradition.
Okay, yeah, that little small.
It still is.
But yeah.
We'll see if I can make it over this year. I don't think I can, unfortunately. But that's always been it's been a good part of Christmas. It's kind of sad.
But you do still celebrate with your parents.
Yeah. Yes, I do. So it's always, we do that the day before, and then the day after is, we're not really big on celebration. We're not big on traditions and stuff like that. We've made our own.
But isn't that the best?
Yeah, it is.
Because we're not religious, we're not anything. We don't have traditions.
No.
In that sense, we don't like this. Let's not do that part.
No.
That's awesome.
And I can't remember, I don't think we ever got gifts in the morning. Because some people get a small gift in the morning and then you get the rest later on.
As a kid, we got them at night, or evening.
Yeah, we always get the majority of the gifts at least.
Yeah, no. I don't want to punish my kids because we have to go to split family. So we celebrate in the morning and then we're off. And then when we get home, they're dead tired.
Yeah.
So
no, we always got the gifts after Donald Duck, which is 4-5 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
So it's you have that, and then you wait for Santa. And then,
okay, yeah. We have that as well. I'm usually the dummy that gets to be Santa now because neither my brother or my dad sort of understands that the kids fucking hate Santa. You know, like he's fucking terrifying.
He is.
And I'm the only Santa that doesn't like, oh, let's force hug. You know, like, because they're apparently idiots.
Yes, I know.
So I have to be Santa.
I used to be,
I hate being Santa.
but then this one Christmas I got way too drunk, and
Fuck. I thought I was gonna be like Spidey Santa this year, but then I thought of then my kids know it's me.
Oh yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, otherwise that would have been the best shit. I just
Spidey
come in
Santa.
just come in through the balcony.
Awesome. Genius.
Fuck that my kids know it's me though, because they've seen me dressing up for Comic-Con and damn it, ruined it.
Yeah.
Because I don't mind being Spider-Man. That looks good. But when you're being Santa and you have these cheap get-ups or like suits,
Yeah.
ugh,
I hated it.
I hate it.
But yeah, no.
So I might just let my dad do it this year because
So is that your worst? The
no,
worst
no,
tradition?
no. I think the worst is sort of like I don't sort of like eating with people, like unless I'm doing it with like friends, because like we talk and things like I don't know, like there's something about my parents, like when you talk, there's nothing to talk about. It's that thing that we got. Like we can joke around a little, but and it is like family, but it's still, I don't know, I don't enjoy it. Like it's all about the eating. That's what I feel like. But it's not about the fun conversations. Like it's the dynamic of sort of like all the shit that has happened with my brother and us, and it's just like I can't talk about success, we can't talk about work.
No.
Because I'm doing pretty good. But the thing is, they've always struggled with money.
Yeah.
My brother always struggles with money.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I can't share the success of doing some really good work.
No.
And I'm not saying
You
that
have
I
to
want
limit yourself, sort of, in the way you speak.
Yeah.
Or
Like
put a filter on.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Like I would love to tell my parents that, oh, I made this great deal. But I can't, because then like how much did you make? Like I don't need to say it myself. I just need to say that it's good.
Yeah.
But then we'll get to the money and then it just gets uncomfortable. Like my parents don't really care. But when it is my brother and all that shit that has happened, it's just like it just becomes bad.
And it's all about the money. Like,
then it all becomes about the money, and like, so it's not about making money, it's about the success.
Yeah.
The feeling of success, but then eventually someone asks about money, and then it's just like, and I personally don't care. It's about how they react, and then I have my kids there. I want it to be about them. But I think that the worst like traditions that we have though is still like what we used to have as kids, where my parents like, oh, we're not gonna celebrate Christmas this year. We're gonna go to, or like we're not gonna celebrate it at home. Sorry, we're gonna go to like your aunt's or your dad's sister. I'm like, oh, I didn't even want to call her aunt, but because they're not really family, and you just sit there, and that's one of those times. I think we went there like 2 or 3 years straight.
Yeah.
One of those years I got that book.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't want to be there. They give me this fucking book about being happy, and I just wanted to take it and shove it up all their asses. Like, just put them there somehow. Just like put one small pocket book up all their asses because they're such snobs.
I like it.
So yeah, I think that is like, I don't think I have anything. I just don't like that it's so split
not
up.
Specific.
No, I think it's just that it's right now it's so split up, and also with all that has happened, I don't feel like I can talk about anything.
No.
And like I've become so like unsocial, so it's a lot on me as well. I'm not gonna blame others for.
Well, you make it into what it is.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, but when you don't feel like there's anything there, and you don't feel motivated to sort of make it, like I could have an awesome Christmas with my kids at home. Like we could open the presents, we could play with the presents instead of having that interruption of going there. So it's not, my parents are awesome, but I don't know. It's not fun for the kids.
No. I understand that. I think my worst, or the thing, I wouldn't say worst,
Yeah,
thing
I
I
don't have a
like
worst
least is actually the whole Santa thing.
Oh yeah.
Because now the kids they're way too big.
Yeah.
Nobody, like, we just do it because it has to be done now.
It's a
sort of.
tradition, yeah.
So we'll see what happens this year, because now the youngest is like 9.
Mm.
And obviously she knows. Everybody knows. And it's my dad who is the Santa now, and he comes in and he speaks Finnish, just to sort of
Throw them off.
Yeah, and in the beginning it was great. It was perfect, because he's a bit round, and he works as a Santa,
he
you know,
could pull
and he's
it off,
funny.
yeah.
But now it's just embarrassing, and it takes so long, and it's so unnecessary, because you have all the presents are
Under
the
the
tree. It's all there. And he comes in with a little bag, and he has to have like a little gift for each and every person, and then you have to go up and you have to shake his hand and say thank you, and you know,
Really?
yeah, like it's this whole thing, and it just feels so played out and so extremely unnecessary. And he really does look fucking terrifying.
Yeah, that's
with
what
the
I mean.
fucking mask
Oh,
on.
he has a mask.
He's got the mask
shit,
on.
dude. I usually take a lot of cotton and then just make a face, you know, like
Yeah,
I paste it on and then
That would be a good thing. Yeah, no. He's got the big, like the plasticky mask, and
No,
it's
that's a
disgusting.
serial
And it's
killer.
been in, like, we've had it for years and years and
Dude,
years.
the serial killer
Yes,
look.
yes,
yeah.
it really looks like a crazy serial killer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so bad. So I really hope this year we're not gonna do it, but we're doing
Gonna
it.
do it, yeah.
We're doing it.
No, I'm gonna let my dad be Santa. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's better. Good.
At least I don't have to do it.
I mean, well,
I'm just gonna tell him, like, don't try to shake the kids' hands or like hug them, because they're gonna freak the fuck out. Especially Dean.
Yeah. No, I was good as a Santa, but
I keep my distance.
I did too. But then, like that one year, I got a little bit way too much to drink. Like, 'cause that's a thing. Also, you give Santa like a shot or some whiskey or something, you know, like thank you. And I'd already had, like, 'cause we do in my family, we drink a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Or we used to. Now it's not as much now, but we used to. And that Christmas was crazy for me, and I just started making fun of people and like I got shit faced. Like, I don't know.
Thanks, I was really
Yeah,
happy.
yeah, my
Oh,
sister's boyfriend. I'm like, fucking Lucky's this fucking thing. And like, yeah, and then I didn't get to be Santa anymore.
Thank
So
God.
that was a good thing. Like,
So you mean I should get shit faced?
yeah, go for it. Or you might enjoy yourself, you know. It's win-win, at least. Win-win.
It's just get better because it's Christmas. There's presents, drink.
Yeah. So speaking of which, now we're coming into the foods. So just as a little sort of neutral thing, your favorite and worst food. Because, I mean, obviously, you're Greek. Do you have any traditional sort of Christmas dishes from Greece?
No.
No.
Actually, we eat a pretty Swedish
You do?
sort of, yeah, fucking Christmas. And we've done that for years.
Huh.
Yeah,
So
we
no
have
dolmades, no...
we might have some of that, depending
Turkey?
on... Like, we haven't had it in a while, though. We have turkey, but that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Like, then my mom just, like, does the Swedish thing, sill, and, you
Meatballs
know,
and
like,
shit.
meatballs, korvar, just to make it Swedish. And then we do have, like, the Christmas ham, you know, the julskinka. So just the normal shit.
So what's your... do you have any
None.
favorite thing?
No.
You hate it all?
I hate social eating, especially around holidays, because it's not better than anything else.
No.
So no, I don't really have anything. I think one Christmas I had pancakes, 14 of them.
Nice.
Like, everyone was eating Christmas food. I just fucking went to the kitchen because we were celebrating at our house, I think. And I was like, fuck this, I'm making pancakes. And I just had pancakes. I had 14 pancakes. I couldn't eat for the rest of that day or the day after. Because I was the only one, and I think, like, one of the cousins to my kids had pancakes. And I was like, fuck this shit. Like, I don't want your fucking
Christmas food.
That was the very nice cleaning lady.
Cleaning lady.
That we always scare the fucking life out of,
Yeah.
because we sit here and then she just opens the door and like, no. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I really just, I'd rather have anything else than
But
Christmas.
Christmas
Yeah. So we don't really have, like, in our household, like, not my mom, when we celebrate with them, we personally just, like, maybe we'll have a really, really small ham. But, yeah, not really, no. I think my kids sort of, like, enjoyed, I don't know what the porridge is called. Like risgrynsgröt, I don't know what that is. Like rice.
Yeah, rice porridge.
Yeah,
sort of.
something like that. They really enjoy that with cinnamon and milk, you know. But then it became like an everyday thing, so now we do it every so often. My son loves it, so he eats it for breakfast.
Do you do the almond thing?
No,
No?
we don't even have nuts at home.
No,
Like
I mean,
for Christmas, that was a thing when we were kids, you know. Like
you hide the almond in the porridge, and then
no,
the
no.
person who gets the almond gets to open the first gift and shit.
No, because it's only my kids that eat porridge.
That's a Danish thing. I
Oh.
thought that was pretty fun. Like they had, because I've celebrated Christmas in Denmark twice with two different people, and they both had the same sort of tradition. So what you do is, and this is for people, if you want to have more of a fun sort of game or whatever,
Leave the country.
leave the country. But what they do is they buy these small sort of gifts that they have on the table before dinner.
Ah.
So you're not supposed to spend more than 10 or 20 crowns, like $1 or $2, like really cheap shit and fun stuff. Like the more stupid you can find, the better. And you wrap them and you have them on the table. And then you have a big pile of that sort of porridge, and then you stick almonds in it, and then like you eat the porridge, and the person that gets their piece of almond first gets to pick their present first. So like obviously if something looks bigger, then you get to take that one and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, and then you just do that until everybody's found their piece of almond. And then everybody gets a gift. And then the second part of that was you could do like a switching game. So you switch gifts, so you can steal each other's gifts and stuff. I don't know. But in case you're looking for something easy and fun to do.
we did have like Secret Santa one Christmas, I think.
We never had that.
That was actually fun because everybody, like, I think we put the limit on like 100 crowns. And I bought this little book for, I think it was like 50-60 crowns, like $5-6, and it was just like all the things I've learned about women, and then it's just an empty book. That was all it was. It was like a little notebook pretty much, since there was nothing in it.
That's genius.
So,
Best gift ever.
And I was like, holy shit, I hate this stuff because I can't think of shit, but that was perfect. That was good. I was just like giving up.
Yeah, I do love the rice porridge thing. I don't know what that's called in English.
I have no idea, dude. I like it too.
We don't have it. We never ever used to eat it at home. But,
Oh, really?
But I mean, I remember from school and
Yeah,
shit.
school. Yeah, that's
loved
where
it.
I sort of started
And
eating
then
it as well.
I always bought it for myself when I moved
I
out.
really enjoy it. Like I can eat it. Like around Christmas, me and my wife used to eat it before kids as well. Like we just bought it. Like the
It's
week.
super cheap and
It's super
like
cheap,
it
yeah.
lasts forever. It feels like so it's good especially if you're a student, like or don't have enough
Just a
money.
little cinnamon, a little sugar, and then you're good, and milk if you want.
In Denmark, they eat it with.
I don't use milk in mine.
They don't eat it with milk.
I
They
don't
eat
either.
it with like cherry cherry jam.
What? Oh yeah, well I guess you could have.
And then sometimes they have like a little bit of butter in it to make it a little bit more salty.
So they made the bit of butter better.
Yeah, they did. Nice. So that's pretty good. But my favorite part is just I think the ham. Like I don't eat a lot of it, but just the taste of it on the hard bread.
Yeah, that is actually really good.
With some mustard on it, like the really spicy mustard.
Yeah, I like that. Like hard, like the grainy one.
Yeah, I mean even like
Sweet,
half
strong, yeah.
one of those sandwiches. It doesn't. That's all I need. But just that taste, that's Christmas. I love it, and I also love the meatballs and sausages and all of that other shit. But just
it's fine, but it's not.
that ham, and we like. I remember my grandma used to make her ham, and it was amazing. I loved it. And then my mom makes a similar one, and it's pretty good. I think she buys it, but still, yeah, it's still good.
Buys.
She buys
He
it.
buys it.
Dude.
I'm tired.
We're not done yet. Okay,
But-
you can't be tired yet. And the worst for me is salmon.
Really?
I fucking hate salmon.
But
I
is
can't
it
eat
like-
it.
Not even like in the oven, like the
Doesn't
baked
matter.
one.
I've tried
The baked
all
one is
kinds.
so good.
all kinds of fucking salmon.
No, dude, it's the baked one. Like you buy like the, oh shit, what is that called? The
Poop.
no,
Nice.
no.
Skit.
Like Philadelphia, färskost. What is that called in English? It's called something.
Cottage cheese.
No, cottage cheese is queso.
No.
Yes, queso is cottage cheese.
Then
This one
Philadelphia
is
cheese.
called Philadelphia cream cheese.
cream cheese. That's what I meant.
Cream cheese. You put it on salmon. Like you have these fillets of salmon, not those thin raw pieces, but just like a fillet of salmon. You put the cream cheese on top. You put some like what do you call it? Citrus pepper or something like that on top, and you just fucking shove it in the oven for like 9 minutes. Boom, awesome.
That's me throwing up right there.
Or you take it in tin foil with a couple of slices of lemon, what I said previously, with asparagus around it. Like crumble the tin foil, put it in the oven. Boom!
But still, no.
Awesome. Yeah, if
No.
you don't like it, you don't like it.
No, that's the thing. Like, it's just, it does have such a distinct taste. Like, salmon has the salmon taste, and people like it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't take, like, I can't stand it.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I really could eat it was in like a fish soup. But that
Yeah,
was
well,
with
then-
a lot of other stuff.
No, but the thing is, in fish soup, the salmon taste goes way down.
Yeah.
Like, it's very mild. Like,
It's
it's
just-
very...
I always say that I'm sort of allergic to it because I almost have that reflex. Like, just the smell of it makes me like feel bad.
Mm,
So yeah, salmon. I can't eat it.
like a weird
Yeah,
relationship to salmon.
yeah. It's actually sad because a lot of people really love salmon and they find it like a luxurious thing to eat. So if you get invited to dinner, they want to treat you to something special and they make salmon. And then you're sitting there like, I fucking forgot to tell them. Yeah.
I'm allergic. Allergic.
Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah. So salmon, that's my thing. What's
Salmon?
so the whole Christmas
No,
thing is
I
your
don't
thing
like. Yeah, I don't like getting together to eat.
at all.
Like, if people just like said on Christmas, Elias, you should be alone, that would be great. I really just enjoy the
No.
point. No, but I really enjoy in the mornings. If that could be the rest of the day, I would be fine. Like, I just don't need that extra bullshit. Like, the fluff. Let's just open the shit and then let's sort of build the shit, whatever is inside the boxes.
Yeah. Screw the foreplay.
No,
Let's
well,
just
that's,
go.
it's not. It's just not even like the foreplay is the morning for us, and
there
then the rest of it is just fluff.
Yeah.
It's like sit and eat together, and I'm like, I'm done. Like I'm done within the first 5 minutes. Like I don't eat that much, and I don't enjoy it, so I eat less than usual. You know, and I've really sort of like stopped eating more than necessary, especially if I don't like the food, or like it's not bad, but it's not like, oh my god, this is the best shit I ever had. It's finally Christmas came around. Like there's none of that. Like it's the thing that we eat once a year or something like that. You know, like the porridge thing is very nice. Like it's nothing special. It's a fucking cheap porridge that you buy at fucking Ica.
Yeah.
But it's like there's something nice about that. It like that is Christmas.
Yeah.
All that other shit, it's just like something. I don't know. It's
so
just a relic.
forced too, and it's so played out. Like
And no one's happy. Like everyone's like, my mom is stressing about the shit she's doing. The kids are like, Grandma, look at this. She's like, no, I'm cooking. And my mom always cooks for like 40 people.
yeah, of course.
She's like, I made Christmas food and I made lasagna. You're like, why did you make lasagna? Like, what's the point? Who's gonna eat the lasagna? Like, you're gonna take all the other million things you made in this buffet. So why the fuck did you bring the lasagna? Like, you know, like, or the
I brought a lasagna at one point.
or the gratin or whatever the fuck she did. Like, why do you make this extra thing that no one's gonna eat? Because already this main buffet is like enough. Because she has like in the kitchen, there's like 5 different salads and, you know, shit to take, and the ham and the stuff. And then in the living room, in that big table, there's another million things. So whenever the fuck would you need the lasagna or the gratin, just in case?
You always need the lasagna. Always.
There's always money in the lasagna, Michael. No, that was not a thing.
That's not a thing.
But yeah, I don't enjoy eating with people, like except us eating burgers.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that.
I do enjoy that too.
Yeah, that is nice.
What are we looking on time?
We have no idea.
We have no idea.
Cool, Beaver. 1 hour and 15 minutes. I was gonna say, 1:15.
1:15. All right, so
we have time.
We have time. That's good.
We've done 3 so far.
Yeah.
It's taken us 1:15.
Nice.
All right,
but I think we've sort of covered the next one, haven't we?
Which one? Best gift you bought? No, shit. Sorry.
No, we
I
were
just
gonna
gave it
do
away.
like the Christmas one. Like,
Yeah. The I was just kind of like, I can't save this. I can't save this. My mind is in overdrive.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've already talked about that.
Yeah,
haven't
so
we?
let's go to the other one.
The gift.
Yes.
All right.
So what does this mean, really? Because we haven't really discussed it. I just went with your lead. I took your lead here. And
This was my Tourette's brain just writing stuff.
So is this best gift you bought?
Like the most thing you're most proud of buying or giving to somebody
giving
else.
someone good, because that was exactly what it was.
Yeah. Like, so what's the one thing that, if any, that sticks out that you've given somebody?
Except giving my kids a lot of shit. That doesn't feel as exclusive anymore. Because you buy them a lot of shit all the time.
All the time.
Which is bad. But I think buying my wife stuff is the funniest when I get to spend as much as I want. This year we had a limit that sucked. I'm very bad with limits. I'm really good spending a lot. I'm really bad at spending a little. Like, and I don't mind spending it on others.
No.
Like, I wouldn't, like, oh, that's a lie as well now. This year it's a lie. Every other year it's not. I've spent so much money this year, like, buying shit that I wanted. Like, I needed to update a lot of my tech to sort of make my life easier, and it has. But it was expensive.
Nice.
And some was not. Like, the PS4 was not a necessity. But, yeah, I think buying my wife a camera last year was awesome. And she's been using it like a fucking crazy person. Like, she really did. Like, I bought her, like, she bought a camera, like, years ago that she sort of, like, she never really, like, we had a DSLR, you know, camera that was just lying around, and she took some pictures sometimes.
Yeah.
Of my daughter when she was growing up, but then she sort of lost that, you know, like everyone else. You buy this DSLR because you think you need to, and then you never use it.
Yeah.
But now I don't know what happened, but I bought her this camera, and she's been photographing like a psycho. Like, I don't know what sparked it, but she really found her passion in photography that I think we talked about, like a million episodes ago, where I said that she asked me, like, oh, is this how you feel when you're not, like, when you don't get to do it? Like, that emptiness of not being able to sort of do what you're passionate about, and like longing to do it all the time, and then just like that insanity that is us artists. And for the first time she sort of like understood it because she was feeling it. So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
So I think that gift, like when she first got it, she was just happy. But then when that sort of like 6 months later, that started sort of showing, that was the cool part.
Nice.
So it was like a gift that kept on giving.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like couscous. So good they named it twice, someone said once.
Oh, yeah.
Has
The food's so nice. They named it twice.
It's so horny.
The
Sorry.
best thing I ever... Oh, man. Because I'm never happy with the stuff I give to people.
You should spend more money.
Yeah. No, I did. Last year, it was crazy. Because sort of been having a rough patch with the ex-girlfriend. And I was just, like, overcompensating for not really being in love anymore. I just bought so much unnecessary shit.
That sort of denial phase before it sort of goes to
So I think that one actually counts as the worst one. So I jumped to that one instead. But the best thing, it was actually, it was the same Christmas, but I made a Disney poster for her mom.
Oh, was that for her mom? I thought it was for your mom.
No, for my mom, I did like her favorite shows. So it was like Sons of Anarchy, True Blood, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, shit. I thought last time you talked about that one, but I thought that was like another one that you made for your mom, the Disney one. Fuck, it was for her mom.
Yeah, and I've never seen anybody be so grateful for something that I've given anybody ever. Like,
that's cool.
You could like genuinely so extremely thankful, and that was awesome. That was really awesome because like whenever I give my mom or anybody in my family, they're like, oh, that's great, thank you, but
thank you, I'll put it on the pile.
Yeah, because I mean,
it's expected, sort of. Like, I don't know.
I guess.
They're not mean or they're not ungrateful, but they just like.
But you
it's part of
it. Sort of feels like I could have gotten them anything.
Yeah.
I didn't have to make this, and they don't really think about that it's a part of my life, giving,
Yeah, I know. They don't see it, like, they don't have that perspective.
And I mean, seriously, I didn't think about that, like, for ages. It's just recently I've started thinking about it in that way, how much it actually means making something and giving it. But I think maybe it sort of sparked that idea when I gave that one to her mom. But that was really cool. Like, it just felt great, and it was super easy to do. It was just like recreating Dumbo and Lady and the Tramp and all of this. Like, super easy. Her sort of favorite Disney movies.
That's awesome.
With a portrait of Walt Disney as well. That I think was, like, it turned out really nice. It was a good choice of paper.
But then again, maybe they're not used to getting personalized art. I think that's like your parents are coming from that place.
Exactly. They've gotten it their whole lives.
Ah, Robert, you're giving us another drawing.
And then also because her mom was always like a great supporter of me creating stuff, as Sarah was also really supportive. It just really, it sort of fueled my passion for doing stuff, or drawing stuff even more. So extremely grateful for that reception.
Reception. Yeah, I think that's like, you can't accept it, and you don't want people to fake it either. Like, oh, this is so good. But when it comes from sort of like a genuine place, like totally unexpected.
Yeah. It was really unexpected, and I gave it away as I normally do to my parents or whatever. And it was not expecting more than anything. It's more just like a little simple thing from me to them, because I didn't know what to get them.
Yeah, so, you don't know them either, like in that sense. No, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, by then we'd been together like 5 years or so, maybe. So I had spent a lot of time with them, but not intimately in that way, like not a longer period of time to get to know them. It's just I'm the son-in-law, but yeah, easily the best that I can remember giving anybody.
I'm trying to think of anything else. Like I think you and me gave each other a gift. Remember that?
That one, I was actually gonna say that one first.
Okay, yeah, that one was like actually really funny.
Yeah,
and
I think maybe that one should go as the worst.
No,
because
dude,
it was so good, but in a bad way also.
I don't know, dude. It was very funny. We used to like meet. Like back in the day when we were both like when Robert was doing more breakdance and I was doing acrobatics, we used to have something we called like the backside of Christmas, sort of like when we got there, like sort of like.
It was always the day after Christmas.
The day after Christmas, on the 25th.
Everybody was like hungover and super full of food and tired.
And tired, and we used to get like for an all day in the gymnastics hall or the that hall that we used to borrow, and we used to meet there because no one was there on Christmas.
And you can see, like, I think the
there
first
was a YouTube
2, I think. 2 or 3, but it's
Yeah.
like the backside of Christmas food is the tagline, or that's the.
Isn't that in
the
Swedish though? Julmaten.
Julmatens baksida.
Yeah,
but I
I
think
think
it's
that's
also. I think the first one is in Swedish, and then the second one
The
is
second
in
one
English.
might be in English. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
Yeah,
You
but-
should find if you go to Robert Ekblom, one of the channels I have. I think I have 4. But
I have no
you can
idea,
find it.
but you can find it. Yeah. But what we did there was sort of like I bought Robert a Christmas gift, and he bought me a Christmas gift, and we exchanged gifts. And we bought the same movie to each other.
And we hadn't talked about it.
We haven't even
seen
talked.
it.
No, we hadn't even sort of like discussed anything. We just met there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit! If we're meeting there, I'm just gonna bring the gift because it's awesome.
Yeah.
And we didn't think that we bought each other gifts.
No,
Nothing.
no.
We
It was
hadn't really talked.
Totally random.
We were just like, okay, let's meet there, all of us. It was sort of
Yeah,
like
we
more
were
like
we were going there to train the way we normally do.
Or, you know, like train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Film stupid
Yeah,
stuff.
film stupid stuff and just fail at most tricks, sort
Pretty
of
much.
like. And it's the same fucking movie, Dragon Tiger Gate or whatever the fuck it was called. The same edition.
Yeah,
It
the
came
steel
in, like-
box.
yeah. It came in like 2 editions, like the normal one and the like the metal box. And we both bought the metal box to each other. Like out of all the fucking movies in the world, we haven't synced about the movie or anything. We just bought it. We were like, "Oh, this looks cool." It will just, and we just like when we opened it up, and we're like, "What,
the fuck?
This, oh, it was
That's
so
how
good.
that's
yeah.
how much alike we are.
Yeah. So yeah, that was so weird.
That was funny. That was, yeah.
Because when I opened it, I was like, "This feels exactly
yeah.
like the
When I
gift
got
I
it too,
just
I was like,
gave him."
"No
I was
way,
like,
no
"No,
fucking
no." You could just feel it, like, damn
Oh
it.
shit.
But that was like really funny though.
Yeah.
So fucking unexpected, but sort of expected, I guess.
Yeah.
But worst. Mm-hmm. What do we have on worst?
Worst. Well, I could do this one then because
The
it's
worst
very similar.
This is the worst we've given, right?
Yeah,
Oh
worst
my
we've
God.
given.
Fuck.
It's not the worst I've given. I think I've probably given a lot of bad shit. But this one was funny because it's the same sort of thing that me and Elias did with Dragon Tiger Gate. But I bought my girlfriend some Dr. Martens back in the day. And she bought me the exact same pair.
Ouch.
Yeah. And I mean, she bought them in Denmark and I bought mine here in Stockholm for each other. But the exact same model for each other.
Different sizes.
Different
But
sizes, exact same model. Like it just felt so retarded.
Have you worn them?
Yeah. I love them. Like they're really good shoes, but they're for the proper winter, which we never have here. So now I have my winter Adidas.
Yes, the winter Adidas.
I love them.
Like I
They're
have
nice.
my winter Adidas.
But these ones
But-
are actually winter
Oh,
Adidas.
they are?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. Yeah,
They're really
I
nice.
bought some last year, but they weren't comfortable.
But- Yeah, I think that's the worst that I can think of.
I think I've... Oh, shit. I don't think I've done a bad Christmas gift, but I've done a bad birthday gift. Like, where I sort of couldn't find the stuff that I wanted. It was sort of, like, limit the budget thing. And I'm terrible at limit the budget. Because I love getting gifts, and I hate having limits.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, when you don't have money, you have limits. But now that I actually sort of moved up work-wise, you know, like, I make pretty good. I like to get the people that I care about. The rest I don't give a shit about, you know, like. But the people that I really do care about and that make a difference in my life, I like not having a limit because that makes me... Sure, the limits might make you more creative. But I like sort of like just buying something that I know they
Spoil
might
people.
need or spoil them. Because
I love that
I don't
too.
spoil my wife often.
No.
But when I get the chance, and it's fun.
Yeah.
Like, sure, I spoiled her earlier this year, so I probably shouldn't spoil. Like, I bought her... No, but I bought her 2 different... this year, I bought her in 2 different occasions. I bought her macro lens, and I bought her a wide... blah blah lens, you know, like I don't know, landscape lens. Let's call it a
Something.
landscape lens. I don't know.
It's
Thank you,
fancy.
Samantha. So I bought her 2 different like lenses for her camera, for no reason. Like I think one might have been for her birthday. The other one was just because I felt like it. I just came home with it. But I like doing that. Like I like if I know that it has like a value beyond the price, you know.
Yeah.
Because some things just cost money, and I really want my wife to photograph more. Like I want her to find her thing, like I do with art. Like if I can make her feel any of that,
That's perfect.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because then I don't have to sort of like, it's not out of like, it's just like, it's nice that she understands it, but this is the first time she said this, that she's found something that is hers, that is her own. She doesn't share it with anyone in the sense of like, it's something that comes from her, you know, like that she enjoys doing.
Yeah.
So I really want to nurture that and sort of like give her tools to play around with. And then she can choose if she wants to be a macro photographer or like a portrait photographer, whatever the fuck it is. But I bought her, you know, those light bouncer sort of things. I don't know what they're called. Like it's fabric.
Yeah.
But that bounces off. But all that stuff. I bought her like a little at a time, over time. And I think it's like, I want to encourage people to find their creativity. The only one I can afford to do that is with my wife, though. But when I get the chance to sort of appreciate the people that are around me, I really want to. Like,
Nice.
I hate like, oh, we're going to spend 100 crowns or like 1,000 crowns. I'm like, no. So yeah. But yeah, once on her birthday, I was looking for something specific and ended up not almost, like, I think I don't know what I bought. Like, I don't remember if I bought something just like small or nothing at all. Like, I don't remember. But it felt like shit. Like, I just don't know. Like, her birthday was suddenly there. I'd done nothing pretty much. And it sucked.
Yeah.
And I just felt shame. And she was like, you could have bought me just something small. And when someone says that, you know, like, just to, like, even if you didn't, like, personally, just something, you know, like, I was like, felt like a douche. Yeah. So that one was, I have no excuse. It sucked.
Yeah.
I sucked. So, but never on Christmas, huh? Shibba Shabbos.
Shimmer Shabbos. Shomer Shabbos.
Shower Shabbos, however.
No, I think this Christmas I wanted to do something special for Anna, but just haven't had enough time, so I had to improvise.
But I think that was pretty good, though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it.
Yeah, you shouldn't spoil it.
I'm not spoiling it
No,
because
don't spoil.
I'm guessing Anna, you're pretty bored right now, being at home in Finland, not having anything to do.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you're probably gonna listen to this.
Oh.
Wah, wah. Love you. Have a great Christmas in Finland. There you go. Shout out.
Moi mukulat to Finland. Shout out Finland, you owe us.
Yeah, you do. Hyvä joulua.
Joo. Tytänne, tutti.
All right. So
Yeah, man.
that was that. All right, the last one.
Where's the last one?
The last one.
Oh, this was... Oh, shit.
Just the overall sort of memory. Do you have a favorite or the best Christmas memory? Not the Nintendo or Technodrome, but just like it doesn't even have to be. It doesn't have to be on Christmas, but just like within the Christmas sort of vacation or time off. Because here in Sweden we get quite a bit of time off during
3
summer,
weeks.
and yeah, he's got 3 weeks. I have 3 days all in all, which is great.
Yay.
But normally, if you
That
work a
even
normal
mean?
job, you have like
Yeah.
1 or 2 weeks off, which is it's pretty fucking awesome. But yeah, anything awesome that you can remember?
No, I think it's just like sort of like all in all, just enjoying time off.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's exactly what it is.
Dude, that is like, if Christmas was just that time off and not people like being stressed about nothing, I think that's like my biggest annoyance with Christmas, that people are like, oh, this is so important. Like, no, it isn't. Like, it really isn't fucking important. Like, Christmas, it's another fucking day in your life. Like, it really is
Life goes on.
nothing different, especially here in Sweden where we sort of
You
like...
just spend more money and freeze more, pretty much.
Exactly. You're like a bit colder and you spend more money on shit. But it's still like, it's not like the US where you invite like this big family and everyone sort of like hates each other.
No,
No, but I
National
mean, like-
Lampoon's Christmas.
But I mean, like, I don't know. Like, if people just were a bit more fucking relaxed Like my wife's like, oh, we really need to go now. We really need to go now, and we're always like fucking early. You know, all that stuff. Like it really rubs me the wrong way, and then I don't want to do it even. Like I want to do it even less.
Yeah. So you're definitely not a Christmas dude.
Not at all. The thing is, when I was younger, I used to go to like training camps and shit during Christmas. And
I remember. We did the Kali camp.
Yeah, exactly that one. And then I went home alone, and my mom was like, "Oh, you want us to come and get you?" I was like, "No, I don't really have to." So I sat at home. I was watching, I don't know, Tequila Sunrise, like a rerun of that movie or something, and I don't know. I enjoy just like I'm really comfortable in my own skin, just being alone, because I feel that like something that's changed like from like then and now is the time to be alone. And I'm not just saying like sit alone in a room, like I mean like be entirely alone.
Yeah, just be by yourself.
By
and
yourself.
Do what you want to
hours of just being in your own head, sort of.
Yeah.
Because some people, you know, they can't do that.
No,
I
a lot of people
fucking
actually
love it.
Me too.
And when I can't do it, I go out of my fucking mind.
Same here. And that's, I think, the most important thing in finding somebody to live with, be with forever.
Someone that doesn't want to be with you all the time.
Exactly. Somebody that respects you needing
that
your
time,
own time, you know? Or us, I guess.
Yeah. No.
And, yeah, definitely. Anna is perfect that way.
Yeah,
She respects it.
I think the problem with a lot of people is like a trap that I noticed earlier than most. Let's say it like that, because it's the lies that you tell each other when you start dating. Like right now, when I met Maria, what was that? Now it's like 10 years ago. So when I was like 24, I told her like we had a conversation where like, oh, I need to do my own shit as well. Like train a lot, I draw a lot. You know, I'm mental about these things, and and she also needs time to do her shit and just be alone. And like, oh, it's great that you're here, but I'm gonna be alone. Yeah. You know, and leave me alone.
Exactly.
Pretty much. And just having that in the beginning of a relationship, that's my gift to you. No, but I think it's like when you
be upfront.
Be upfront. Like have all your weird shit out in the beginning. If they still want to be with you and they know about the faults and you keep reminding them, like, yeah, I'm a bit fucked up when it comes to this, and they still hang with you for another couple of years.
There you go.
Then there you go.
Dooba put a ring on it.
Exactly. Put a ring on it.
Yeah, we were doing the dance.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Just so you know.
Yeah,
that's why we need that film crew. So if you know a film crew in Sweden, send them over. Some sweet moves.
I immediately went to making that sentence into the song.
Any long no? Not feeling the
not at all.
The thing?
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. But that's good.
That's right.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. Estefan. What's her name? Gloria Estefan?
Gloria Estefan? I don't know.
Do the conga.
Do the conga, yeah. No, it just keeps going in my head.
What we're doing, we're talking good memories. Yes. Well, there's a lot of good memories. Going way back, it's just having when we actually went to my aunt's house and celebrated Christmas with everybody. I remember like being really happy and stuff. But because you were influencing me with your thoughts, I'm gonna go with the solo one. And this was when I was working at Lego, and I got 3 weeks off. Coming home, and my ex had gone home to Denmark. So I had 3 weeks alone in my apartment in Sweden, getting to go out to meet you, hang out, chill out, and draw in the coffee shops. Or actually, what I did was I sort of locked myself in with like a bag and box of wine, and just drank wine and painted the fuck out of everything I could paint on that I had at home. Like I didn't even buy new art supplies. I just used whatever I could find for like a full week, not moving from my couch or wherever I was painting. That's and then like switching from that to playing video games or watching stupid movies. and just did that for a week. Like even not even knowing what time of day it was.
Who needs that?
Like
Yeah.
you were up all night, and then you sort of slept during the day, and then you woke up, and then you didn't know what to do, and then you started painting again, and then boom, inspiration hits you, and you just come up with this new thing, and it was amazing. It was so fucking awesome.
Yeah, but I miss that stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, like I said, now I have, like, all in all, throughout this whole Christmas, 3 days off.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's
dude.
including Christmas and New Year's.
Ooh, that
Like
sucks.
it's
It's
insane.
a lot of work.
There's
yeah.
too much shit to do now.
Oh man, I wish I could just like what we talked about earlier that isn't part of this episode, but just like being able to sort of like wake up whenever the fuck you want and like it's let's say you wake up at like 2 p.m. that day
Mm.
and you just like take it from there.
Yeah.
Like that's not a thing.
No.
It's like, okay, it's 4:30 in the morning or AM. It's
I
not
could
even
never.
fucking morning. It doesn't even qualify as morning. But yeah. And then like head up early to work, get back home, pick up kids, like take them to laundry, go shop, or like just so much stuff that needs to get done.
This
like,
is
and it
this is how you
doesn't
become
mu-
the old grumpy guy. This is how you become it because
No, dude, I balanced it out though. I get to do a lot of my shit though. I
no,
still
but I'm
get
just
to-
saying, like, in
Oh,
general,
yeah.
for us, because now
Yeah.
we're reminiscing about that time
Mhm.
when we had it so good, you know,
No,
within
dude, I
parentheses.
barely remember that feeling now.
Yeah, but
So it's just like what do I want out of life in the future, I think
Mhm.
is that with that in mind as a sort of like goal. I will never get that much time
No.
until my kids are way older.
Mhm.
So I don't really like that was I think what I had a hard time as a parent getting a grip on.
Mhm.
Sort of like in the early sort of like the first couple of months when the baby is sort of keeping you awake if you're unlucky, that is super hard to sort of like that transition period where the kid is like it's in phases,
yeah,
but it's super hard not like if you're a person like me that loves alone time and doesn't realize it until you have kids, you are in for a major fucking surprise unless you're a better man than I, which I guess most of you are. But but I'm just saying that we decided to have a kid. I was like, yeah, fuck, let's do it. I'm ready. I was wrong. Apparently, I hate taking care of people, and I need more alone time than I could ever justify getting in a life. So yeah, there's a lot of surprises along the way, but I think what I'm striving towards and sort of what I've learned is that when I'm doing stuff with the kids, be with the kids, and when you're not with the kids, don't think about the kids. You know, like try to sort of like separate the stuff, and then sometimes you can, and then there's the beautiful thing, the sort of like the symbiosis between what you love doing outside of your family, that is you,
yeah,
pretty much. Because I think it's like when you forget the you, then your family suffers too.
oh yeah,
So when you get to do, like when I get to do art and my kids get to do art with me, like those moments are awesome. And right now we've sort of like taking video games and it's something that we do together. And my daughter is like, oh, Dad, remember yesterday when we played Mario Kart? It was really fun and I would love to do it again today. And that's the only game that we can play, that she can play.
Nice.
But it's still sort of like she enjoys it so much that she shares that with me and that she wants to do it again.
yeah,
So I get to do some of the things that I really love with her
nice.
and my son.
That's awesome.
So yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah, let's skip the worst memories of Christmas.
yeah, I
'Cause
don't think
it's not
like it's
necessary.
not. I think we've already said that.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was
We're gonna
part
be
of the other
repeating
one.
ourselves.
Yeah, I have nothing else. Like
No.
the only thing that we've said about Christmas is not actually. It's more of the thing of Christmas that
Yeah.
it becomes like I don't know what happens to people, but they get dumb around Christmas.
Yeah.
They get so like we must and the must. Like we're not religious.
No.
We're doing this commercial bullshit Christmas thing. You're stressing about the bullshit thing that you just made up in your fucking mind.
Coca-Cola made fucking Santa up in this whole thing.
No, but
the whole conspiracy.
Yeah, it's the conspiracy. No, but I mean, just like we all choose how to celebrate Christmas, at least in our family.
Yeah.
So the must and this and that, like, just fucking. I just want to do stuff with my kids. I want to like. I bought a lot of board games now, like, kid at it.
Fun.
So we're gonna try that approach this year.
Nice.
So. I hope it's gonna be fun because I'm already tired of the games that we have, so I bought a couple of new ones. I was like, I want to play this.
Risk.
No, yeah, but I think it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try to have a more positive outlook because the people that don't know me, I'm not big in socializing with people.
No.
Like, if I'm not feeling it, like I don't go to people's birthday. I skip people's weddings. I think I skipped with Patrick's wedding 2 that year and 1 the previous one. Because why the fuck would I go?
But that's the thing, because you're not introvert at all.
At all.
Well,
I am an introvert in a way.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that I sort of...
In your own way.
It's
Because you have no problem being social, but you don't like... being social.
No, but I don't know what it is. Like, I really need the me time.
Yeah.
As much as I need the social time. Like, I really enjoy social environments. But, I don't know. I really don't want to be in social environments.
But I think it's become more after you became a parent.
I think it was...
It became apparent when you became a parent.
No, but it was actually really good.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Brain working. Good.
No, but yeah, I think it became more apparent because I got less of the me time.
And you were like, this isn't worth...
No.
my
That's
time.
yeah, exactly.
Because that's how you explained it to me.
No. It's true. It's exactly like that. And it started earlier when I started sort of cutting on my social sort of circuit. Because I knew people that were sort of like... When I say that people bring value to your life, I'm not saying that they're doing things for you.
No.
It's more of an emotional exchange, like...
You
I
feel
like
good.
you. Yeah, exactly. I like you. You like me. There's a value there. There's something between us. But then there were these people that you were like, why am I here? They're not even nice people,
Yeah.
Or some people were just like, that I don't meet often, but when we meet, we're awesome. That's cool. But I started cutting in my 20s, like early 20s. I started cutting social. I think we did before that as well.
Probably.
With the Finnish people and all that. Hells no.
Yeah,
like, and then you kept
like
some.
18.
Yeah, exactly. But you kept in contact with some that you liked, the exchange. But then you sort of like, the older I got, the more sort of like, no. Why am I doing this? Because no. But the thing is, when people started inviting me to the 30th birthdays and stuff, I did go to like Johan Idesjö. He's an awesome artist. We met through Sketch Tuesday, and he invited me to his 30th birthday. I used to meet him on the Sketch Tuesdays, like I said, an event that I really enjoyed and went to like almost religiously for 2 years, maybe. I don't know. Ish. Who cares? 2 years.
Yeah, pretty much during my
your
Lego
time. Yeah. So yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. And he invited me. I was like, he's a nice dude. We're sort of like kicking it off. So I'm gonna go, and it was nice. But still, when I was there, I was like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah.
Like, I still had like nice exchange with people and stuff, but that is not my setting.
No.
Like, going there to draw, that's fine. But going there to sort of socialize and drink, that's not me. Like, I've done that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No. I can socially draw with people. I don't like socially drinking or eating with people. For the sake of just hanging.
Yeah. No,
that doesn't work for me.
I get it. But I do enjoy the social drinking and talking as well. So for me, it's nice. And I do, like, I kind of like trying to reconnect with some people that you haven't been, like, hanging out with for a very long time. Because I like the fact that you know people, but you don't know people. So like people from high school, for example, like the Finnish girls, like what are they doing now? How is life? You know, just grabbing a coffee or a beer or whatever. I think that's awesome.
No, I totally understand it, but I don't give a fuck. That's the thing, like. But I totally understand. We're sort of like in different places in life as well. So I do understand. I would have done it in the past. I did meet people that I hadn't met in years. You know, like, oh, cool. I invited this person. Okay, cool. Let's see what happened.
Yeah.
But right now, like where I'm at, I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but that's sort of where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have any kids. I don't have anything. But it's just way too much work. And like Elias, I just really, really want to be by myself for a little bit. So even though I'm super bummed that Anna's gone home over the holidays, a part of me is also a little bit happy because now I have a couple of days or nights, because I work all day, but a couple of nights that I get to watch the movies that that I really wanted to see, or play the PlayStation 3 a little bit. You know, just the stupid stuff that sort of would feel bad doing if Anna was at home. Because,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But yeah, just stupid stuff. I know, like, I think maybe, like, tonight I'm going to be bummed, tomorrow I'm going to be happy being alone, and then the day after that I'm going to be bummed for the rest of the period she's gone.
Yeah. But something that I miss, though, like, doing that, like, I usually tell my wife, like, oh, I'm going to be playing all of Thursday evening. You know, after we put the kids to bed, or you put the kids to bed, please, I'm going to play the games. Like, especially if there's, like... On the PS3, there were a couple of releases that like GTA. I was like, honey,
Fucking hell, yeah.
I want to play all day. Please disappear with the kids. No, but it was like, we're gonna visit my mom or something. Blah blah. And they went there, and I was like, thank you. I don't want to come. And I got to play for a day, you know. And when I say a day, it's like. You play until like a couple of hours, and then they come home, you have dinner or something, they go to bed, and then you keep playing. But still.
But yeah, invaluable.
Yeah, it's so good. Oh man, but time passes too fast when you get those like sort of. But what I was gonna say about that is that I really enjoy the time alone with my wife though.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like we're totally different people. When the kids are out of the picture, sort of like they're at grandma's house. For the day, maybe they're sleeping there, I don't know, like, even for a couple of hours, we don't have any problems. Like, I think I've said this before, but that alone time, we're different people. There's no stress, there's no sort of, like, time, there's no sort of, like, okay, I'm just gonna hold the screaming creature in my sort of, like, you know, like, what do you call it? Famn.
In your embrace, your arms.
Oh, well, holding on to a kid while doing shit. And sort of feeling stressed because someone's tugging your hair, you know, and screaming in your ear. And I'm not saying that they always do this, but I'm just saying that when you remove the element of taking care of someone, life becomes pretty simple. So that, like, getting those sort of, like, moments, we don't get them enough. But when we do get them, it's like, we don't have problems in our relationship, except that we don't have time to be in a relationship. Sort of that thing.
That should be your Christmas gift, right there. Just finding more time to be with each other.
That is actually really good.
Yeah.
Maybe I should make that a card.
Do it. Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll figure something out.
You still have a week. Well,
yeah.
Yeah. If you're listening in a couple of days.
I'll do something. That was actually really good.
Yeah.
Thank you, therapy heroes. No, that's really good. Like, because something I've noticed at work as well, talking at people usually throws like it's good for me, and I like hearing what people sort of make of it. I call it the house thing, where you sort of like
house.
yeah, house usually just like everyone talks about different ideas, and then you just like that.
Zing.
That
You get it.
Not that's dumb, you know. Like I really like that. Like,
well, I'm glad I could help.
thanks, man. No, but that was a really good one. That is like, I've given her two sort of like, one because it's really cold in our house. I can actually say the gift that I bought her. I bought her like these shepherd slippers, which they're made out of, I don't know, have.
Shepherds.
I think shepherds, I guess, yeah.
Real life shepherds. Not sheep. Shepherds.
Shepherds. And no, but those are really warm because our apartment is freezing, and when the colder it gets, the colder the apartment gets, and the heat does not fucking adjust. Yeah. So I got her that, and I also got her a camera bag that we just bought for 1,000 crowns. So fuck the limit. I've already spent 2,000 crowns on her gift. So in total, and I'm gonna give her some sort of like, I'll talk to my parents to give us some time, and then we'll do something.
Nice.
And maybe try to do that more often this year.
Yeah, I think that's
that's a good one, like the personal part.
Mm-hmm. I think adding that into the gift would probably be really awesome too.
That will make it
so
awesomer.
Like, I promise to.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Appreciate you a little more
That's
this year.
awesome. Super cute.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
So cheesy for the rest of you.
Oh yeah. Sorry everybody. Stop crying. Stop crying.
Stop it. No, but I think that's really good.
Yeah.
Because really, she is awesome.
So let's just stop it right there and go into
the
nerdy stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, let's move on.
We're moving.
All right, people, hold on to your pants.
And butts.
Because
something.
Stuff.
We're moving. Are we moving?
We're moving.
Yeah, we're moving. All right, we're back.
We're back live from
the cubicle.
The same place as before.
That we've always been in.
And we're not live. And let's go. So, welcome to the XMAS Retro.
The XMAS.
Hello, welcome to XMAS.
XMAS Retro.
What accent is that even?
I don't know. We made it up.
It's from made up, yeah.
Yes, it's your favorite part of the show. Today we are talking the Christmas Retro.
Yes, XMAS.
See? I actually made it rhyme.
Deus Ex Maxima. Okay, yeah, fuck it.
So yeah, today we're doing a retro, and we've said Christmas movies.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, I need to clarify this because this could be confusing. It's not your favorite Christmas movie, as in a movie about Christmas. It's your favorite movie to watch during Christmas.
Yes.
Or movies in a lot of cases. So yeah. Yeah, go ahead, because...
well, I did introduce Home Alone 2 years ago, I think, to my daughter.
Nice.
So that's the family thing now.
And that is a perfect Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie, and it is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Both the first and the second one.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think those are going to be our Christmas movies for a couple of years. I think the kids... Because we only watch them around Christmas.
Nice.
Because you have to sort of keep it like that. It's like the porridge that we talked about that me and Maria used to keep just for Christmas that my son eats now, like
all day, every day.
All day, every day. Currently, yes.
Nice.
It's all he wants. Like he loves it. So yeah, he'll get tired of that soon, and then he'll eat nothing for a while, and then he'll find something.
But have you introduced both, or is it just the first one?
Not the movies?
Home Alone.
No, she's seen both.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't seen both, I think.
Okay, because they can be a little bit scary too, because the bad guys
they're
they
very
get fucking. I think maybe more in the second one than the first one.
No, they're pretty creepy in the first one.
They're like,
as
I'm
well.
gonna bite your fingers off and stuff.
Yeah, but my son doesn't understand English, so we saw Goosebumps. It's way scarier.
Oh yeah, the new one.
Yeah,
I love that
Jack
one.
Black. It
was really good.
It was really good.
It was surprisingly good, actually.
Actually, yes.
Because I thought it was going to be shit.
And I was like,
I'm like,
it's pretty
fuck,
okay.
this is... Like, I didn't stop it. I saw the movie.
No, I thought it was good as well. Like,
Yeah.
it was surprisingly good. My kids loved it.
What's your...
They want to see...
Your headphones...
Am I crushing them?
Almost. Yeah, I'm just worried.
There we go. No, but it was surprisingly good, and it's pretty dark. Like, it's still a kids movie, but
do you remember the old show? Have you seen any of it?
Dude, I tried rewatching it, and I remembered some of the episodes. They suck so much dick.
They're so bad.
Wow.
But they're also really dark.
Yes, they are. They are very dark.
So that's the whole thing, and I love that. What was the other? Yeah, Don't Be Afraid of the Dark.
Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. That
one.
was one we used to watch.
Because
like,
that's the one that was on Channel 4, right?
was it on Channel 4? I thought it was on TCC, but maybe it wasn't.
I think it was Channel 4.
Oh, maybe it was.
On Fridays or Thursdays or whatever.
Yeah, super creepy.
But
like,
that one,
at least...
I think that one was better. I haven't seen that one. Goosebumps I've rewatched a little bit because it's on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't rewatched that one.
But
it's probably the same.
But that one, I think it was... What was it called?
Don't Be Afraid of the Dark.
Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, yeah. Was that the one where she sort of called death?
Oh.
And she had to use like silver to like control him or something, and she used like a normal spoon or something, and then realized that, oh shit, it needs to be silver, and she had like a necklace or something. Like,
I don't remember at all.
Like that one, like I remembered it for quite some time after, like. And it's sort of like, I don't know if it scared me or if it was just like fascinating or something.
A couple of them were pretty scary.
Yeah, I remember.
But I've always been into like scary movies and
but
shit.
you had those weird magazines as well.
Yeah.
You know, the Ding Ding World or whatever the fuck they were called.
Yes.
Or at least in Swedish they were called Ding Ding
weird stuff. That one, and I also remember Tales from the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, no, Tales from the Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
Crypt Keeper was the cartoon.
No, it was a character as well. Like he was the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a cartoon as well. Yeah.
I liked that one too because it was always dark as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
but Tales from the Crypt had some really good ones. You know, like that I can remember.
I had, I think, one or two episodes.
It always ended bad for them, didn't it? Just like the Twilight Zone.
Exactly.
Was Twilight Zone as well?
I never watched Twilight Zone.
I did watch the remake of the Twilight Zone. You know, there was like a few famous people in those old episodes as well.
Nice. I remember William Shatner.
I don't remember shit though. Like I remember
something on the wing.
Oh yeah, kind of thing.
Ace Ventura.
Yeah, that's what I remember as well.
All right, so Home Alone, that is your
I think that's our Christmas movie. It's fun. It's still good. Like you still enjoy it. Like I still enjoy it like I saw it as a kid. I loved it as a kid, and I still like I can watch it and it's nice. Like something I've noticed with all these 90s movies, like even Kindergarten Cop and shit.
Oh, yeah.
When I think about these movies, I'm like, they're so ridiculous.
Yeah.
But then you watch them, there's no sort of over-the-top acting.
No.
I think there's one scene in Kindergarten Cop that is like, okay, that was a bit silly, but it's still not like...
Not at all.
Like, wow! Just for the sake of... Like, there are no sort of scenes where anyone's being ridiculous.
No.
It's just...
It's good.
It's actually, like, my kids, we saw Kindergarten Cop together. It was fine. They loved it. He was like, I want to see it again, my son. I was like, the next day, I was like, I really don't want to see it again, but it's good. Like, it works. Like, it's not the best movie out there, but it's an enjoyable flick. Like,
who is your daddy?
Oh, dude. Who are you? I'm the body pooper.
Oh, yeah,
and then he just kicks in those chain doors. Or fence doors.
The body pooper.
Yeah, the body pooper. Good morning.
That's so good.
Yeah, dude. It's hilarious.
I think for me, the Christmas movies, I think I'm gone more into the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Shame.
I know, it's a very common thing. But I really like that sort of thing, and normally during Christmas you have time to watch all three of them, and they're always plastered everywhere, or like every channel shows them. But one that sort of is a Christmassy movie for me is Willow.
Oh, Willow!
Yes, because it's sort of the same type, like it's within the fantasy genre, but it's more. Like it's almost it's the same.
It was one of the few ones back then.
Yeah, Val Kilmer. I don't remember the tiny guy's name.
Yeah,
what's his name?
Lead kid. I don't remember. Shit, I actually looked this up. But like not for this, but
it's. I don't know if is it okay to call them dwarves? No.
No, little people.
Little people. But the guy he's in the Harry Potter series, he's in the Star Wars series, He was the little Ewok, the cute one from Return of the Jedi.
That I didn't know.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He was, I think, like 11 or 12 or something.
Oh shit!
He
Yeah,
got
they
cast
were
in that.
earlier.
Yeah. So he's been a movie dude since then, and so he's the lead guy in Willow, and Val Kilmer's this sort
Actually,
of.
I thought he was awesome back. Like I still like when I was a kid, I loved that kid. Like in Willow.
Yeah. No, that movie is still good. Like,
Is it?
It still holds up.
Because in my head, that one also feels ridiculous. But
It
then,
is ridiculous.
No, but I
it's-
mean like silly, like all.
No.
all
See it. I think your kids would love it. It's also it's a little bit darker.
Yeah, it is a bit darker.
More of a grown-up-y.
But do they like kill? You know, I don't show them people get killed in some of the stuff that we've watched, but it's never sort of, you know, like
I don't remember.
it's
if
not like
it's
cold-blooded
gory.
sort of.
No.
Yeah, exactly. It's not cold-blood. I try not to show them like
I think there's
like-
probably some scary scene
like
like
we
that.
wouldn't watch Django. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like or Kill Bill, like just glorified killing.
Actually, I don't remember now, but I think like some of Val Kilmer's friends or something probably got killed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna watch it this Christmas.
Hey, there was a sex scene in Ace Ventura that I watched with them. So
Oh.
yeah, I was like,
okay.
whoa! It's not like
Yeah.
they're undercovers, you know, and
Away,
they're-
away,
Hey, exactly that one. And they were like, "What are they?" I'm like, "They're wrestling." And you see the parrot like just going with the.
Oh yeah.
So they thought that was funny. I was like, distraction.
Yes. Courtney Cox, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Willow. That's
No,
my
it was-
Christmas win.
No, I'm not even gonna go
No,
there.
don't
Don't go there.
don't do
That's
it.
not. Damn it!
Uh,
I had a good one.
and actually, I don't know
No.
who's directed it or anything.
Oh shit! I don't remember shit about it.
But-
like,
Yeah, there's probably a lot of famous people involved.
Google it.
Google it. But Willow, W.
I forgot to say one. That is also like a big Christmas movie for us. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nice.
Both my kids enjoy it.
It's because you
Jack,
enjoy
no,
it.
no, but my son really sort of like, he's like, oh, he was playing with his toys. My wife filmed him, and he was singing, what's this? What's this? Or was he singing the other one? This is Halloween. I think he sings both. And then he's like, no, you can't do that because Jack stole Christmas. And he's just playing with, we don't even have Nightmare Before Christmas toys or anything. It's just that he's like, no, Jack stole Christmas, we can't blah blah blah. It's just like he totally got, because we've talked about it, you know, like, oh, you know what Jack did, he stole Christmas.
That's
It's
an
not
epic Christmas movie, though.
yeah, so it's really good, and my daughter used to watch it like 3-4 times a day.
Damn.
Like back in the day, I didn't though,
No.
but I could watch it like once a day. And thank God it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
And it has the songs and everything, and they are also good. Because we used to watch like Pippi,
Oh yeah.
also like that. And I hate Pippi. Pippi Longstockings can just go fuck herself straight back to Narnia or wherever the fuck she came from. Because, oh man, that show, like, for me, does not. Like, it's not fun to rewatch it. Like, there's nothing about it that I enjoy. Like, you can watch it and it's fine when you see it, like, once every
For
million
me,
years.
it's, like I haven't seen it in so long. For me, it's like I remember liking it, like Pee-Pee with
I
the
loved
pirates.
it as a kid, dude. I loved that one.
Mm-hmm. And I
But-
saw it
no.
many times when I was a kid. But I think I enjoyed. Precis. No, I think the nostalgia
Yeah, no,
in
definitely.
it is, or the thought of it is enough. I don't need to see it again.
Yeah. Dude, when I saw it the first time as well, I was like, it's fine. When you see it a million times, not as much fun.
No. But yeah,
So, yeah.
so that was our retro stuff.
Retro stuff.
Retro stuff.
I don't think we have anything else. I tried introducing Gremlins. It wasn't on Christmas, though. But Gremlins, for me personally, as a kid, big sort of Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Really did enjoy Gremlins back in the day.
I tried watching the first one, but it's really slow.
No, I watched it
I think it
with
was
my
really,
daughter. I
really
thought
slow.
it was good. I don't remember it
I
being
didn't
slow,
have
though.
I didn't have patience for it, sort of. But I remember liking the second one a lot more when I was a kid because a lot more happened.
A lot
It was
more
a lot
happens.
more fun.
Yeah, a lot more like.
The first one is a lot more
Props
serious. The second one is more goofy.
Is it? I haven't
think.
seen the second one. She got a little scared of Gremlins
Mm-hmm.
because they did check for violence in it and stuff like that, and it only has the one time where the Gremlin sort of scratches his mom,
Yeah,
whatever the kid's name was, David.
I don't remember.
Fuck it, but yeah, it scratches. The only things that actually die in this show
Are the
are the
Gremlins.
smoothies. The Gremlins, yes, of course. No, and then she
Smoothies.
makes him into smoothie in the blender. But yeah, the only time, and that violence looks ridiculous.
The second one is cool because they mutate into these sort of different type of gremlins.
Yeah,
Like
depending on
the spider
yeah.
gremlin and the one gremlin becomes this woman and
Oh
Like, it's-
shit,
yeah.
that one. That looks like. Oh shit, who did she look like?
like a Marilyn Monroe or
Yeah, no, but it
something
does
like that.
Like I've seen a couple of women in my
Jadamush.
life. Yeah. Oh man, that gremlin is so fucked up. It's disturbing.
But yeah, no, I remember.
And also
then-
Meet the Feebles. No, just kidding.
Oh, let's not even start. But we have some other news, or I do, or I don't know if you guys have heard or if you've heard. But yeah, Disney bought Fox.
Oh, dude, that was insane.
That's like Jesus. That is huge.
That was like Jesus.
That is like Jesus.
But I don't think they bought Fox. They bought licenses from Fox. That's what
Did
I
they?
read it some. Yeah, that's what I understood it like.
Okay. Yeah.
I heard about it, and it was like
That's the
crazy
thing.
amounts of billions.
I haven't even heard. I
Oh, dude,
haven't-
it was like 680
I just fuck. Okay,
fantasy money.
but that means that they now have X-Men back.
Yeah.
They have Fantastic Four back, and when I mean they, I mean Marvel because Disney owns Marvel.
Mm.
So we're getting our puppies back.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah, we'll see what this does to Deadpool.
Uh-huh. Deadpool becomes an official member of the Marvel Universe now. Because that's what
I
happened.
think this will happen. That was me doing the jerk sign.
Yeah, he did.
Because I don't want this
No.
to be Disneyfied.
But
Like I want it. Like if they can keep it R-rated, I'm happy. Like
Mhm.
maybe when they do the crossovers, I don't know how they're gonna handle that.
I think that's what they're gonna
But if you make Deadpool sort of like you take away the fourth wall
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and you make him sort of like clean.
do. Like a generic superhero type.
Mm,
Yeah, no. No, that's not gonna work. And I don't think Ryan Reynolds is gonna do it. Because he's been through this shit way too much.
mm-hmm.
Twice. Like, so...
There was nothing wrong with the
No.
Glean.
So then...
Glean Lantern.
I think he's gonna continue doing his Deadpool, and
I
then
hope
maybe
so.
they're gonna introduce a Deadpool to a new sort of.
No.
Because I would love for them to do like X-Force and stuff, with shiz, when Deadpool gets sort of the white costume or gray and black. It's very cool, and I can see them doing that. So there's a lot of cool stuff they can do now. And also getting Spidey back.
Yeah.
And like they have pretty much everything now, almost.
Mm-hmm.
With a couple of loopholes, they can have everything back. So I'm looking forward to this. Like this is interesting times.
Mm-hmm.
But we might never get to see it now because of the whole internet not being.
Oh yeah, net neutrality thing.
Yeah.
That. What was his name? Something. Cunt bag. Pie something.
Douche face. Yeah.
Yeah. No, oh man, that fucking asshole. In the head of the FCC.
Yeah, and now they're talking about doing it here in Europe as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I totally missed that part. But
Yeah.
I hope that Congress sort of like, there's still a chance that they could sort of like turn it back to Title II by some means.
Yeah, but this,
but
like, we're looking. This is a
so
scary
dumb.
future.
But
in
like,
case this sort of falls through.
the thing is,
and
we
everybody
did
else
have
does.
it before 2015. We did have it like this.
We did?
Yeah.
So we didn't really notice it?
The
or what?
thing is, I don't really know because I wasn't thinking about it at the time. But I think that's when they stated like the oh shit, what was it called? Title II was because it was done through on the Obama administration when he was. This is something that they did.
Okay.
So I don't really know, but I hope, because this doesn't only affect, like, it's like small businesses will be totally fucked. So if you're planning to do your own sort of like competing with, like, let's say Verizon or Comcast or whoever the fuck has your sort of like internet connection, like handles your internet, who provider, that's what we want, that's the word. Well, imagine you're starting up your own sort of like streaming site, okay? And they have a streaming service as well with the similar type of content.
Mm-hmm.
Then Verizon, for example, can choose to limit the bandwidth that you get so that they can sort of post their shit on it.
Oh.
And they can also block sites on will, like oh, your site is very similar to what we're doing. We're just gonna fuck.
Nice.
So they get a lot more control over the content, the traffic to the content. They can sort of like regulate all the terms. So imagine what people with money can do.
Mm-hmm.
So Facebook, anything with money in it already will bloom. Like there's not a problem for them.
Yeah.
But anyone sort of trying to get out there, let's say you need to have people come to your website, but it's a fucking drag, and you're going to suffer. Your business is going to suffer, all that stuff. And that people with money can have a say in how fast the internet will go, you know, like...
It's just fucking retarded.
Yeah, and it doesn't really stop there. I think it's a very sort of complicated thing to estimate. Like, I think it was Comcast that said, like, oh, we're not going to do this. We're not going to control bandwidth. We're not going to do this. That disappeared the same day they voted for, like, pulling it back to Title, or, Title II. Title I, sorry. From Title II. Protection. Or whatever the fuck that's called. So, they just removed it. People have, of course, shot it anyway, so fuck it. But there is still a chance, though, that it sort of...
It's gonna blow over.
Or no, just go back, like, to Congress, and I don't remember. Like, I read a bunch of stuff. But there's still a chance. I hope it goes back. No one should control that shit.
No. Because that, like, all I see is a future, like, you know, V for Vendetta. Like, you have this major...
But that's the thing.
Dude,
like,
controlling everything, and you can only watch these shows, and you can only do this, and everything else is illegal.
But that's what they can do. Like, they can control, like, okay, we only like BBC News. Then they can, like, you do it so that you can only watch BBC News. That's the only...
It's scary shit.
So, yeah, no one should have that power.
Hell no. Fight the system.
Especially people that want to make money. People with money shouldn't control shit like this.
Hell no. People with money should give me money.
No, but it is very sort of like creepy.
It is. Like...
And I don't know how it was before, but the internet is not the same place it was like a couple of years ago either.
It just feels like constantly the whole, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back type thing. Like, we're not going anywhere. We're not becoming better. We're not evolving. Even though now we're about to invent the, what's it called? The quantum, the quantum computer? Or what's it? Quantum processor?
Dude, I have no idea.
Which is insane. Like, we're going to make the fastest computer today is going to be like the old Game Boy in comparison to what they're going to be able to do with this shit. Like, oh, man.
And also, Boston Dynamics made a robot that can do backflips now.
Yeah, I saw it.
So they're going to take over the world. So be very nice to those robots.
I thought it looked computer animated. Like, when I got it sent to me, it didn't feel right.
No, dude, just check all those. They're insane.
Yeah.
They are insane. Like, especially the ones that look like something out of Horizon Zero Dawn. Like that animal, the dog one that runs sort of like, oh my god, it's so fucking creepy. And then they program it to like sort of like balance itself and everything. You're like, no.
It actually does look like the Horizon Zero Dawn stuff.
It does look a lot like it. I was like, no thanks. I don't need that in my life. No. I've already tried killing them. It takes a lot of fucking metal shards. But I already have all the shadow weapons except this slingshot.
Nice one. Yeah, I'm way behind.
Dude, I saved up. I didn't buy anything until now.
And
When
you're
I
just
came
buying
to,
everything.
I just bought all the good stuff.
Nice.
Now, I ran out of sort of like, I was like, oh, I'm going to sell all this stuff. Should not have done that. I sold all of my sort of like, the thing that you can get most of is like rocks or wood. Those like, I don't remember. Ridgewood.
You get a lot of wood,
Ridgewood,
too?
yeah. Yeah, I get a lot of wood in the game. No, but I was like, I don't need like 4 stacks of this. I'll sell, no, I think I have 5 stacks of Ridgewood. I was like, and they're 200 per sort of, pile.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't need this much. I'll just sell like 3 of them. Should not have sold 3 of them. I was like, you can't craft more arrows. I'm like, why? It was like, you're out of fucking arrows. You've been shooting this fucking ginormous fucking monster for an hour.
Nice.
So yeah, don't get rid of the most common shit. You just keep your 5 piles.
Keep your shit.
The thing
Keep
is,
your shit.
The thing is, you get like 100 things. Like in the resources one, I was like 100 stuff. I maxed it out. This is awesome. I maxed out, and then I filled it up as well. So I was like, fuck.
Nobody knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, but the inventory, you can have like a maximum of 100 different things.
Yeah, no, I'm saying nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about anyways. Because
Oh, yeah, fuck, dude. Yeah, derail.
Yeah,
So
major
let's
derail.
just say something funny and then go out with a bang.
Yes.
Last week, dude, I laughed so hard when I came to the end there and listened to what the fuck we were doing by the end of that show.
What were we doing by the end?
By the end of the show, we did that. Like, you were like, and I was like, no, Robert. And then it's just like, no, Robert, no. And then just like, you say something and then it just cuts out. I laughed so hard. There was more to that, but I was like, we can't keep it all. It's just like too spaced out.
Perfect.
So I just kept the first one. That was unexpected. We laughed like artists of the world unite.
Perfect.
So yeah.
But yeah, to everybody listening, thank you again always for listening
always.
so much. Don't forget to like this if you're in a place where you can like it.
Yes.
Share it if you can share it. Or you can't share it. Share it.
Share
God damn
it.
Share it to everybody.
Yeah.
And to everybody listening on Spotify, congratulations for finding us.
Mm-hmm.
You are now richer. A lot richer.
Mm-hmm.
And hope you enjoyed this episode. And Merry Christmas.
And also, don't forget to post your character fairy tale thingamajig.
Again, yes.
Again, yeah, because on the next episode, we're going to choose a winner.
We're gonna choose it
Yes.
very hard.
Yeah, so that is the last episode. Episode 50.
Yeah.
We're going to give away the sketchbook, the toned sketchbook from Purples.
Our favorites.
Yes.
With
the 12
the 12 Copic
Copic.
sketch
cool gray.
markers.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, my favorite gradient.
Exactly. And remember, this is like the best opportunity for anyone listening to the show. Like, even if you haven't started, if you have some time now,
You still have a
you
week.
still have a week. Yeah. So, like, when we do a contest like this, especially that I haven't taken it outside of the podcast,
Or not
sort
a
of
week.
like,
Sorry. They're gonna have
oh shit,
until Monday morning.
yeah, but I'll keep reminding you on normal social media anyway.
Yes.
But the thing is, this contest, we haven't really, like, went everywhere with it.
No.
We've just posted it in the Sketchbook Heroes and in our personal accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like, we kept it as small as we can so that the people actually listening to the show or like can win this stuff. Like, so right now we've made it so that you have to do some work to win it.
Yeah.
And we know that our listeners will do that work because we
Yes.
really want you guys to have this, like, not someone that pops in for a win.
And we really appreciate everybody that's been in it so far, and it's really fun to see the stuff you come up with. Some of the ideas are really cool,
Mm-hmm.
and we can't wait to see what
Yeah,
you guys
what-
have done
by the end.
By the end of it. Yeah. So, good luck. Keep working. Hope everybody has a great Christmas weekend,
See.
and I hope a lot of you guys get some time off to do the challenge.
Yeah. Or
So-
other fun stuff.
Yeah, so enjoy yourselves, have a great time wherever you are, love you, And see you on the next episode.
Wow!
Yeah! I lost my voice.
I don't know. Don't know what we're doing.
Never did.
Oh shit,
anyway.
my microphone went upside down.
Upside down microphone.
Upside down
the phone.
microphone. Turn around, then get to me. I don't know.
Why
That's
you
the
doing
end.
ba-dum-ba-dum?
The whack patank.
The fa-dum-ba-dum.
The rap. You stump me like a rampaton.
Rum-ba-dum-dum.
Reggaeton Robert.
Ragaton-tom.
Reggaeton.
That's the Christmas song. Ba-dum-ba-bum-bum. The reggaeton-tom. Reggaeton-tom.
Reggaeton. Reggaeton.
Reggaeton-tom.
We're not racist, it is true.
We just don't like any of you.
It's still recording. Please don't sue.
I think I'll blame it all on you.
Do you mean Officer you? Cause he's Asian too.
I'm not Asian.
Hey, what do you mean? I was born American.
I'm American.
American, bro. Shimmer Shabbos.
Shomer Shabbos.
Shomer Shabbos.
You're always saying shimmer. Shimmer Shabbos.
Shimmer Shabbos.
Shiny Shabbos.
Shimmer. Hi. That's my Little Pony. Shimmer Shabbos. My Little Pony. We don't sing on Shimmer Shabbos. Shut up, Donnie. You're out of your fucking element. We're out.